This championship belongs to everyone, and be part of that. I will never forget. Not because I lift the trophy. It's just because the guys was playing with the heart up for all you guys. Day in and day out, they show up to win. That was more important. The name they have in front of the chest is the White Sox than the one they had in the back. And I appreciate that as a manager. They made my managing career very, very easy in those moments. I want to thank you to my coaches, staff, in my career. I cannot name everyone because Jerry made me fire like 7 of them. There's 2 people I'm going to mention here. Herman Snyder. Yes, my MVP. Guys, I want Hermie to get up if you can, please. You get up because you, Hermio. Thank you. You made this organization better. You treat every player like what your own kid, and you make people be on the field day in and day out. Is the White Sox appreciate that? Yes, but I appreciate that more because I have you as a player. You made me go out and play every day, and it's a manager. Thank you so much for all your help you did and the time you put up with me and Mr. Bob Jackson one winter. We never going to forget that. You spending a lot of time with us, just Bob, yourself, and myself, working out. Well, I was trying to rehab. This guy was killing the weights and do all the stuff. It's amazing. And Bob, thank you to teach me how to work out to get ready for the season. My coaches, Harold, Coop, Walk, Saras, Cora, Mansuli, my crazy man, Cave. Best coaching staff I ever in my life. Without you guys, we don't have a championship here in Chicago. Thank you for your help. It means a lot to me. You guys was unbelievable great. And the biggest thing in my career here, have my mentors, my friends, to be my coaches. How about that? My friends, my mentors, Greg Walker, Harold Baines, Joey Cora, Coop. Well, the crazy moment of my life right here, talking about my family. Oh boy, Ibis. Take a deep breath. Who's busy? Well, Ibis, my love. You have been with me since before they were the applause, the RZ, before the championships and recognition. We had nothing, and you already believe in me. We think going well, we celebrate, and you celebrated with me. When the thing went wrong, you was the first people in our bed, on our room, telling me tomorrow is another day. Thank you so much. The recognition of this day, I compare to your name. I wish Jerry can put your name upstairs with mine. It ain't gonna happen. But every time my grandkids look at that name, make sure you see grandma's name up there with daddy, with grandpa. Thank you to put up with my temper. I know it wasn't easy. Thank you to be my friend, my partner, and the true heart of our family. You are the champ. Thank you so much. You don't raise the best kids, but you raise the good ones. And I thank God every day after, I don't know, since 1983, when we got married. That's a few years ago. We went through a lot of tough times, maybe more tough times than good times. And the White Sox organization making very good for us. To my children, to my kids, you are my greatest pride. Thank you for understanding my absence, so many trips, and so many days when baseball take days away from me. Ozzy, Oni, Osney. Very proud.
To see all this excitement around what I love to do growing up, it's crazy.
What's your favorite thing about this whole event so far?
The fusion of sports, entertainment, and cards. Because to me, cards have always been entertainment, and they're getting their just dessert now.
The bat, and Magadan tries to get out of the way, and they're going to win the ball game. The bat almost hit Magadan, and he ducked, did not catch the ball. I don't believe what I just saw. The bat was in half. He ducked to get out of the way. The bat did not field the ball, and the Mets are going to have a very, very tough loss. One of the most unusual plays I have ever seen.
Kurt racing after it, dives and makes the grab. He makes a jump catch. Taylor Trammell just made one of the catches of the year. Nice sliding stop. Vargas to his feet. Look at the move.
Flashing some leather right here.
Bench over and makes another beautiful catch. Carson Bench making like Spider-Man.
Marsh on the run. Marsh slides. He made the catch. What a play by Brandon Marsh. Times his leap, goes up. Michael with another highlight play.
Hey, Jackson Churio saved the day. How did he get to that baseball?
Halpin is back. Near the wall, he leaps, he makes the catch.
And Halpin takes at least extra bases away.
Wow. Miguel Amaya.
Hey, are you married yet? To my beautiful family you bring me. Thank you for being here. I know you come all the way from York, California. Thank you guys to be here. To mi compadre, Bobby. Thank you, comadre. Thank you for being here. To the love of my life. To the love of my life. Thank you to help Evis, Patricia. Thank you to help Evis. All my life, a long time ago. There's a Seti family. Thank you to be my friends. Thank you to the guys. I come with you guys every day. To my grandchildren, you know how you make this old man feel every day. When I get home and I hear your name, call me abuelo. That's never been a better trophy than you guys. Kate, Cristiano, Adela, little man, and Ozzy Guillen Jr., El Capitán. You, thank you guys. Thank you to make me so happy. Make my life very, very nice. Chicago. Thank you for adopting me. It's one of you. I grew up here as a baseball player. I learned to be manager here. Here, I experienced the most important moments of my career. And you made a Venezuelan feel like you was home from the day one. I'll never be available to repay all the love and the respect you guys give me and my family. Because you don't live with me. Thank you. And finally, to my love, Venezuela. Everything is starting my country. Everything, I owe my country a lot. I was born very proud to be Venezuelan, and I will die be proud to be Venezuelan. I represent Venezuela in the Major League was my privilege. I hope I have inspired many Venezuelan children to believe the dream can come true. Will you work with passion, discipline, and faith? But I want you to know one thing. The most important thing I leave behind this organization is not my number. It's the love I play and the love I defend this uniform all my life, and I will continue to do it. It's hard to play this sport, but when you play with the White Sox and stay with them for so many years, it's priceless. I'm very
be in the middle of New York to display a card like this is really such a big part of the Fanatics mission. We think about how do we create new experiences. Now we get the opportunity to put incredible Holy Grail cards in front of tens of thousands, if not millions of new people. It's not just about collectors today, but also about how do we bring new collectors into the space as well. It's really what we do it all for.
And one away here in the fifth that brings Bryce Harper up. And that ball is crushed deep to right field. It is gone! 23rd home run of the year. Number 386 for his career. And the Phillies lead it 5-0.
He hit the entire baseball. I mean, this ball is absolutely hammered to right center field, and he left it hanging just for him. I mean, that is full extension, folks.
Here comes DeLuca, closing, got it. Straight ahead, nice job by Johnny DeLuca.
Snagged nicely by Young. Thornton gets over to cover, and they get the out.
Makes a leap at the wall, and he makes the grab. A great catch by Julio.
It is a long run, and Jeremy gets there right in front of the sliding Lamont Wade Jr.
On the run is Crawford, and he makes the sliding grab.
Diving stop Nunez. From his knees, throws to Garcia in time for the out at first.
Coming on for Osuna. He lays out and makes the catch. What a play, Alejandro Osuna.
Diving stop, Miggy Rowe. He's still got it. Diving stop on one hop by Turner. To his feet, throws in time.
Holy smokes.
Mitchell coming up.
very quick. We have to go. Where's Mooney? Mooney! Where's Mooney? Mooney! Get up here. I know you want to be seen by the fans. Wait, we do. I'm going to be in Japan. You better take care of me. I'm going to be in Japan. You not take care of me. You're not allowed in Chicago ever. You better take care of me in Japan, buddy. I picked that for you, Mooney. I go to your country, buddy. Yeah.
Ozzy, tonight your legacy takes its permanent place alongside the greatest figures in the history of this organization. Fans, turn your attention to the first base side of the club-level facade. For decades, a select few have earned the highest honor the Chicago White Sox can bestow. Joining Nellie Fox, Harold Baines, Luke Appling, Minnie Mignoso, Luis Aparicio, Paul Konerko, Ted Lyons, Billy Pierce, Frank Thomas, Mark Burley, Carlton Fisk, and Jackie Robinson. Tonight, that family grows by one, now forever enshrined in White Sox history. Number 13, World Series champion manager, White Sox legend, Ozzie Guillen.
Just unveiled number 13. Ozzie Guillen's jersey, retired forever. Fireworks have gone off. I'm Jesse Rogers. This is the White Sox pregame show. We'll take a quick break. We're getting a little bit closer to game time and wrapping up the ceremony. Back in a moment on the White Sox Radio Network.
Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 provides quality value and service in all facets of the commercial, industrial, and institutional roofing and waterproofing industry. Promoting skilled craftsmen and craftswomen through apprenticeship training, Local 11 members are trained in the application of the latest roofing and waterproofing techniques. They are at the forefront of design and installation of environmental-friendly solar, green, and garden systems. To find a highly skilled roofing contractor today, go to ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
Do you need home financing? Check out Marquette Bank. Looking for a home lender you can trust? You need Marquette Bank. Level up your home financing journey with Marquette Bank. You get experienced mortgage specialists and an easy digital home loan process. Great rates, great service. Marquette Bank makes it easy. Marquette Bank is here for all your mortgage and home equity needs. Visit emarquettebank.com/home loan to get started. Marquette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 462926.
Reason number 354 to visit the city of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway. How about Flat Creek Golf Course, one of the finest 9-hole golf courses in the Chicagoland area? This Greg Martin design course offers something for every skill of golfer. Conveniently located off of I-55 and 294. So book your tee time today at flatcreekgolfcourse.com. Looking for a new home base? Visit the city of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
I'm attorney Kevin Rowe. The insurance company's job is to pay you as little as possible. Our job is to get you every dollar you deserve. Call Lerner & Rowe today and let's make them pay. 708-222-2222.
Jonathan Gauss, managing attorney, 114 East Surmash, Chicago.
There's a kid who caught the ball. Was your kid got his lawyer on the phone?
He's on the phone with his agent. Hey, I need to negotiate something right here.
Yeah, don't go low.
Yeah, hey, you got to go for the top and then we'll negotiate down.
You know, usually the home team always is on the field first, but for some reason Travis Mazzano forgot. Look at the guys getting him. He's like, oh man.
The Bowers began to do the crab walk like he was in PE in first grade.
Don't see that often.
Is this 1-1-1-3 on the putout? That's a new one.
Junior Caminero steps in. One of the tougher nights, at least so far. Plenty of time, though.
And there's the drive. High, deep, all the way back. Deepest part of the ballpark. And that baby is gone. Caminero, another monster shot.
Another chase home run for Junior. Fourth player in race history with multiple 30 home run seasons.
They're going to factor that one at 453.
Every bit of it. That banged off from a catwalk way up there, too. And that ball was blistered.
Te encantan los jugadores. Te encanta el juego.
¡Y se fue!
Ahora puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas, jerseys autografiados y más, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores agregados toda la temporada. Cada artículo es autenticado por MLB para asegurar que lo que llega directamente a tu hogar es original. ¿Quieres una parte del juego? Visita auctions.mlb.com.
6 shutout frames and 10 strikeouts today.
He was fantastic out there. Really came after the Chicago White Sox lineup.
Jake to center field, to the throw zone, to walk it off. Jake Cronenworth, a great battle.
Fly ball, right field to the wall. There's number 1. Max Clark goes yards. Somebody get that baseball.
Take a good look. You won't see it for long.
That's his 6th multi-homer game of the year. That's number 1 in baseball. It's the 11th of his career.
Say done. Say goodbye.
He is unbelievable. Say it again. He is ridiculous right now.
A home run in the 7th last night, 2 home runs tonight. He's coming home. Here's the throw. He is safe. A stolen base. He steals home. Jaron Durant steals home. It is 6-0. Well, with a lefty, they always have to be aware with a guy with that kind of speed at third.
It's so close. See if he gets that hand just in. He slides to the inside away from Bo Naylor. He's safe. He's safe.
Definitely looked it there.
But he's in there. $8 million.
White Sox baseball.
It's a fly ball out in the deep left center field. It's back there. It is gone! Edgar Carroll wins it! Shut up!
20.
Miguel Vargas. Kyle Teel.
20.
Olsen Montgomery.
Chase Mindroth.
6.
Light it up. Line shot deep left. 2-run homer.
That work never stops.
Just can't be stopped.
3-run homer.
Continue to progress.
It's a grand slam.
Yeah.
Push that momentum a little bit more forward.
He's done it again.
Process getting stronger.
Sox lead.
And get better and better.
You asked for it, you got it.
And better and better and better. It's hard not to be excited, man.
This is Chicago White Sox baseball on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Audio Network. Brought to you by Yingling, the oldest brewery in America. By the Advantage Dealer Group. Buy your next car with the Advantage Dealer Group. It's in the name. By Marquette Bank. Love where you bank. Pete's Market. No one does fresh like Pete's. By Bell Tire.
Bell Tire.
And Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Live life at max value. Now, along with Darren Jackson, here's the voice of the White Sox, Len Casper.
Hi again, everyone. Welcome to White Sox baseball on the radio. It's a sellout crowd here at Rate Field as the White Sox host the Cleveland Guardians, Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set. White Sox trying to end a season-long 4-game skid after an 8-2 defeat last night. They still have a 2-game lead on Cleveland and Minnesota in the division. Starting pitchers, Gavin Williams, a right-hander, will face lefty Anthony Kay. Beautiful night, 77 degrees. We've got a wind that's blowing in from center field at the moment and clear skies above. That's our Four Seasons game day weather. Schedule your Four Seasons AC tune-up today. Save $50 and enjoy a 1-year no breakdown guarantee. Call today for peace of mind from your trusted local experts for all the right reasons. Call 866-4Seasons. No issues on the injury report. Always brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. It's not the size of the wreck that matters. It's the size of the check. Hagen Smith is here. Tanner McDougal as well. They're in the bullpen. David Sandlin and Noah Schultz have been sent back to AAA. Wickham and Gonzalez designated for assignment. We'll get you the lineups, and we're ready for action next on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Construction season is here in Chicagoland. Commercial Tire Service is ready to keep your crews moving. Family owned and operated since 1989, they bring over 37 years of experience helping businesses choose the right tires for every job. From construction and industrial equipment to landscaping trucks and trailers, they offer a wide range of tough tires and sizes. With 8 Chicagoland locations, including their newest in Hammond, Commercial Tire Service is the #1 choice for tires when the job needs to get done right. Visit CommercialTireServices.com.
People's Bank wants to help you make winning money moves. Like, ever heard of the 50-30-20 rule? It's a guideline for allocating your monthly net income, with 50% going to needs like groceries, 30% to wants like tickets to the game, and 20% to savings. Follow the 50-30-20 rule to rule the day and your budget. Open a checking account online at ibankpeoples.com today. Brought to you by People's Bank, here for Chicago fans and savers everywhere. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
All my life, my mom sacrificed so much for our family. So when she needed a life-saving liver transplant and I learned I was a match, I didn't hesitate to be her donor. I was nervous for my mom, who would be facing it all in English, her second language. But thankfully, our team at Northwestern Medicine spoke Spanish, putting our family at ease and making the entire experience seamless.
Top 10 in the nation for transplant volume, the team at Northwestern Medicine performed a living donor transplant. First, removing a portion of Francisco's healthy liver to then transplant to his mother, Dolores. Northwestern Medicine has saved the most lives through organ transplant in Illinois and its surrounding states.
Now my mom's feeling better than she has in decades, and she's back to giving it her all. This time on the dance floor at my wedding.
Northwestern Medicine is committed to providing world-class care across Chicagoland, because what makes us better makes you better. Learn more at nm.org/transplant.
Strike three.
Hey, it's Noah Schultz, left-handed pitcher for the Chicago White Sox.
Got him looking.
You're listening to ESPN Chicago.
He struck him out.
Home of your Chicago White Sox.
DJ's ready with the lineups, brought to you by Pete's Market. They feed Chicago best. Pete's Market, home of the freshest produce and meats. Shop Pete's, where fresh is done right.
Stephen Kwan starts things off for Stephen Vogt's Guardians. He's followed by Joe Adell and then the DH Chase DeLauder. Part of the lineups, Angel Martinez, Rhys Hoskins, and Brian Rocchio. Close it out with Travis Bazzana, Austin Hedges, Angel Henao. Anthony Kay goes for your White Sox tonight. He is our Costa Ivone pitching profile. He's 8-5, ERA at 4.01. Tonight, the focus is you've got to keep Kwan and Martinez from doing damage. They drove in 7 of the 8 runs between them last night with a couple of homers. Romo behind the plate with Antonacci, Peters, and Braden Montgomery in the outfield. Third to first, Vargas, Colson, Montgomery, Mydroth, and Murakami. Here's Will Venable's batting order for tonight. Sam Antonacci starts things off, followed by Munetaka Murakami, and then Miguel Vargas. Colson Montgomery, the DH, Andrew Benintendi, and Braden Montgomery. Tristan Peters, Chase Mydroth, Drew Romo. Right-hander Gavin Williams goes this evening for the Guardians. He's 11-6 with a 3.56 ERA, 139 innings, 178 strikeouts. Hedges behind the plate. Martinez, Kwan, Adell in the outfield. Henao, Rocchio, Bazzana, and Hoskins the infield. Andy Fletcher, the crew chief, is the home plate umpire tonight. Alex Tosi, he is at first base. Corey Blazer at second, and Austin Jones, the third base umpire. Rate is a proud partner of your 26 White Sox. The Rate app gives Chicago fans an all-in-one wellness app with tools to build financial strength and guidance for fitness and stress management. Feel better, live better, play better. Download the Rate app today. Fans head to the ballpark tomorrow, August 9th. The White Sox take on these Guardians at 1:10. 15,000 fans in attendance will receive a shoeless Joe Jackson bobblehead presented by the Village of Bedford Park. Or skip the lines and secure your promo at checkout with the guaranteed promo. Get your tickets and prepaid parking by visiting whitesox.com/promos. And join us at the ballpark for Family Sundays presented by Coca-Cola. The first 125 kids to enter at Gate 5 will head to the Wintrust Kids Zone mini field to receive autographs from some of their favorite players. Plus, enjoy family-friendly activities, kids run the bases, and more. To learn more and purchase tickets, visit whitesox.com/Sunday. All right, let's get this one underway. Game 2. Ready, set, let's go. Here's Lane Casper.
Thank you, DJ. What a great pregame ceremony. Number 13 retired in honor of Ozzie Guillen. 13 years with the White Sox as a player. 13th person to have his uniform number retired with the White Sox. Left-hander Anthony Kay, 31 years old, and matching up with Gavin Williams for the third time already this season. They both got no decisions in the previous 2. The White Sox won Kay's start here in June, but lost in Cleveland in July. And the White Sox coming off their 4th straight defeat last night. And the other headline tonight is the addition of left-hander Hagen Smith and right-hander Tanner McDougal. A couple of rookies with great stuff, and we'll see if one or both might make their debut tonight.
Well, you said it, with great stuff, both of them. Get their nerves settled in as quickly as possible and let them go to work. Hopefully they're a big addition to this bullpen.
Now look at the White Sox uniforms driven by Arlington Toyota. Check out their impressive lineup of Toyota vehicles today. Arlington Toyota, new owners, same people, better deals. Visit ToyotaArlington.com. First pitch of the game to Stephen Kwan is a strike. Right down the middle, fastball at 95 from Kay. Sox in their home white uniforms, black pinstripes. The Guardians in their road gray uniforms. Here's an 0-1. It is chopped foul on a low inside sinker. Kay red hot at the moment. He had 3 hits last night, including his first home run in a while. Since April 2nd. And he swings and fouls out of play off to the left.
Looks to me like what he's doing is getting in a set position early and adjusting to whatever location, whatever speed is on its way. He just gets the foot down as the timing mechanism.
Kwan playing center field, waits on an 0-2 and takes inside. Joe Adell on deck, and then Chase DeLauder. The pitch. A swing and a bouncer softly towards second, and it's picked up by Mydroth, and he'll flip to first for the out.
What a nice job by Chase. As soon as that ball was touched, he sprinted full speed straight in because he knew Kwan was going to get down that line in a hurry.
Here's Adell, the right fielder. Hit by pitch twice last night. Did score a run in the 5th inning. Right-hand batter. Looks like Romo's setting up toward the inside, and the pitch misses off the inside on a cutter.
Well, when they set up inside with a right-handed batter, you know that that back foot's in danger of being plucked.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good cutter that time. Kind of got just under the barrel. 82 degrees, they're saying, at first pitch. And maybe the biggest crowd of the year. Swinging a bouncer right to the glove of Vargas at third, and he'll throw to Murakami.
Let's hope that pregame ceremony of all the former great White Sox players, coaches, and attendants gets these guys energized tonight. They'll be recovered from that long night in Boston and from last night's ball game and ready to go against a very tough pitcher tonight.
2 ground ball outs to start the game. That'll bring up the DH, Chase DeLauder. Lefty bat, went 2 for 5 last night. He hits a roller into center field. So a 2-out single for DeLauder. That'll bring up Angel Martinez, who drove in a career best 6 on Friday night.
Got to control him. He's swinging a hot bat. He's that guy, right? There's 2 guys in this lineup that are really hot. He's one of them. Kwan is the other, so don't let them beat you.
They have the number 13 out near the shortstop area. Kind of the brighter dirt on the darker dirt. The pitch is a slider. It's a strike. Gates opened a little earlier today, and this place was packed about an hour ago as the Ozzie ceremony began. Swing and a miss. Good changeup. 0-2 the count on Martinez, batting from the right side.
You said a good changeup. Love the first pitch. Basically get me over slider right down the middle, but Martinez can tell just by a little flinch was looking for the pace of a fastball, not the pace of a slider.
Man on first, 2 outs, opening inning. Each team has won 4 games so far in the season series. Kay delivers. Swing and a miss. He got him. And that K brought to you by Circle K. Stop by Circle K for your game day snacks and drinks. Download the Circle K app to save. After a half, Cleveland 0. Sox coming up on the Hard Rock Casino. White.
Wow, that pitch is hammered. Oh, my goodness. It is on to the street. Teoscar Hernandez leaves Wrigley Field.
443 feet, 111 miles an hour. I mean, he hit this into the night. We talk about when you get the ball up in left field and it's leaving. Everything else has been right around the net and left.
This is going to be one of those games that you're going to have to fight the elements.
And I don't think that'll be the last bat toss we see tonight.
I would imagine not. As he slid behind Neto, took out his legs, but Neto held onto the ball.
Check out what our cameras caught. That's right. Smacking himself in the face. He really likes to pump himself up and make himself angry.
Oh, he used the hat. That's pretty nice. Yeah, take a bow. All right, absolutely.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Our broadcast booth is brought to you by Bell Tire. If you can't find free air, free flat repair, and the lowest prices, find a Bell Tire. Bottom of the first, 6'6" righty Gavin Williams pitching for Cleveland. In a 0-0 game, he'll face Antonacci, Murakami, and Vargas here in the opening inning. Williams pitching almost 2 weeks after turning 27 and has been in a sizzling stretch. His first pitch to Sam is fouled on the screen for strike one. He had a rain-shortened outing on Sunday against Arizona, 5 2/3, no runs. He struck out 10. He had a perfect game bid into the 6th inning, and it was his 5th straight start with 10 strikeouts and no more than 1 walk. That's how dominating he's been. 0-1 is high on a sweeper.
Well, he would have a bad outing. There we go. He can't do that forever.
24th start, the 87th of his career. And the pitch. Antonacci hits a ground ball to the shortstop. That's Rocchio near second, and his throw in time to first.
Hey, head to the ballpark Friday, August 21st for Elvis Night, presented by Becker's Pizza, as the White Sox take on the Mets. Catch the White Sox in the iconic City Connect uniforms, plus stick around for the post-game fireworks show.
Big hand for Munetaka Murakami. Hit his 25th last night. Now tied with Colson Montgomery for the team lead in homers. And the first offer by Williams is high and away on a sweeper. Williams making his 6th career start against the Sox. He's 1-1 with a .532. Big leg kick and a 1-0 and a swing and a miss. Went right after him with a fastball at 99 miles an hour. Left side of the infield bunched toward the middle. The 1-1 in there. And a good sweeper to make it 1-2. Not too many starting pitchers have better stuff. There's some guys with stuff as good, maybe slightly better. Mizorowski, Schlittler, but he certainly is in that category. And he misses high. Riser at 100.
Well, he's definitely that guy that you need to probably get on early before he settles in. But with that being said, it really comes down to us not allowing many runs tonight.
2-2 coming, and he struck him out swinging on a hard sweeper at 89. 2 down, that'll bring up Miguel Vargas. And if the Sox win tonight's game, Walner Law will make a donation to the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Walner Law handles the toughest car accident cases in Chicago. Call 312-8-million. Walner Law, win with Walner. First pitch to Vargas. Just outside, and you're right. You face good pitching. You've got to pitch well, too.
That's really all there is to it. You got to match what they're doing across the field with their pitching.
1-0 coming. Down and away. Kind of held on to a fastball a little bit too long.
And as much as we're singing the praises of Williams, Messick, their all-star from last night, and ERA basically a run lower than this guy's. This guy's got dominant stuff, but the other guy last night, he's having a tremendous year.
The 2-0 coming, and Vargas foul tips on a belt-high fastball. Vargas batting .234, 24 homers. He's driven in 67. Waits on a 2-1 and takes a knee-buckling curve for a strike. It's 2-2.
Perfect description, because Vargas did what you said. He kind of buckled because that curveball started right at his shoulder and broke to the inside corner.
If he gets on, Colson Montgomery will get an at-bat. He's on deck. The pitch fouled. We will chat with Ozzie coming up in the next inning or so as he makes the broadcast rounds. 2-2, chopped foul. Two balls, two strikes. We're in the first inning. Cleveland got a hit, no runs in the top. A 2-2 again. He fouls, spoiled his sweeper.
Nice job by Vargy, because that pitch was very enticing until it wasn't. It ended up off the outside corner, but he started to swing, bent over at the waist, fouled it off to stay alive.
The pitch, good take, low and away. Full count on him.
Outfield pretty spread out and straight up against Vargas, which makes sense because there's no telling with this particular pitcher which way the ball will end up going.
The payoff. Foul tip, strike three. 1-0-1 on the fastball. Sox go 1-2-3 after an inning. 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
There's pitch number 6 of the sequence, and there goes a javelin as far as you can throw a bat on a swing, honestly.
There you see the power in his swing.
Well, squirrel. Somebody please tell the squirrel that Dylan Beavers is out of the game. And down the stretch he comes, the squirrel getting to the finish line, but he doesn't know where it is. He'll stop. He'll look. He'll glance. He'll glare.
A warm one. The beauty of being outside, wildlife doesn't care that there's a baseball game going on. We've got some raccoons on the field.
And I think he went around. He did. Tough call for Kyle Karros.
Well, Kirby will get a front row view of this. Want a juice box while you're down there, George?
And the squirrel's free once again. Hemmed in? No, I won't be hemmed in. I have freedom on my mind. Towels can't stop him, or maybe they can. A triple crown possibility yet again ends in the final week of July.
White Sox looking for.
Here we go. This is a classic road jersey for Boston. This is the first
group. Top two, Rhys Hoskins will bat against Anthony Kay. Okay, coming off one of his best outings, maybe number one on the list this season. 9-1 win at Tampa Bay on Sunday. Career high 6 1/3 innings, no runs on 7 hits. Hoskins takes down and in on a sweeper for ball 1. He's the first baseman. He's batting 177. He has 12 homers. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a slow sweeper at 82. 1-1.
You mentioned 12 homers. Has 13 doubles as well out of his 44 hits.
The lefty pitches. Another cut and a miss on a high cutter.
Hoskins.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hoskins really struggling overall. You mentioned the batting average, but I mean, he has 97 strikeouts compared to 44 hits.
And there's a liner crunched off the left field netting. Hi, Ozzy.
Hello. What's up, buddy?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, guys.
1-2 on Hoskins. The pitch. It is low. How you feeling?
Better now. Better now. You know what I mean? I never thought the way I see this ballpark pack. I work with the mic every day, but it was a little different out there. And thank God everything went well. Thank God I don't forget too many things. But it's an honor, man. It's a nice, especially to see my teammates, my players out there together. You know, it's not easy to come down here and spend the time just to celebrate this day with me. It was outstanding. It was a great moment.
Full count on Hoskins. Take a look to your right over here. Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, unbelievable. I mean,
right next to
this is something, you know, the one thing about that, my grandkids and the kids of my grandkids going to have the opportunity to see that for the rest of his life. And that's something is priceless. It's something, I appreciate about the White Sox organization, obviously, to make that opportunity for me and my family. Because most of the time, when you tell your number, or you're a Hall of Famer, or you hit 350, 1,000 RBIs, you know, it's so many great numbers. To me, it was like with the guy, obviously, winning the World Series helped me, but I think the way everything I did as a player, everything I did as a manager, I wear this uniform with a lot of pride. I wear it every day. It was a winning attitude. And, you know, I think that's the reason that number is going to be there.
How's your play-by-play? What just happened to the batter just now? What happened?
I said, he just walked. Come on, 3 strikes.
Hoskins walked.
You know, it's funny, guy. Last time they were playing Cleveland, and I look at the lineup and told Chuck, what? Rocky batting 4? No, that thing can go anywhere. Rocky played for me in Venezuela.
There's a fly ball. Rocky to center, and Peters will make the catch. Continue.
And I said, Rocky batting 10 in my team in Venezuela. Batting 10. You know, so he hit a home run to win the game.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he hit a home run to win the game.
Yeah.
Then we got to do the post-game show. I don't want to talk about it. I said, hey, Chuck, make sure we don't talk about Rocky now. But it did, you know what I mean? I love it. I love the competition. I love how those guys play. They lose 4 games in a row. We feel like they lose 30. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, they run to a team, to me, the best ball club in Major League Baseball right now with the Boston Red Sox.
There's a base hit, Travis Bazzana. Hoskins will end up at third, and they're at the corners with 1 out. Boston actually just lost to the A's, so their 9-game winning streak is over. So I want to ask you about your speech. When you start thanking individuals, it can get really scary, right? Because you don't want to leave anybody out. Did you have anyone helping you going, oh, you forgot this person or that person? But you start to thank a lot of people, and you want to make sure you remember all of them.
It's funny, because thank God I have in front of me. You're like, wait, but you know me, Hawk. You know me. I mean, you see so many people right there. But you know what? When you do the speech, everything is about timing.
Yes.
And I know that Chicago White Sox was worried about me with the microphone in my mouth.
There's a bunt by Hedges, and Kay's going to flip to the plate, throw back, and Hoskins is safe, but it looked to me like Vargas tagged him on the backside before he got back to third. Let's find out, and we're going to get a challenge from the White Sox dugout.
Yeah, I agree. It looked like the tag was on his hiney before he got his foot on the base.
So Hedges bunted, but he bunted right back to the pitcher, and Kay didn't really wait to see what Hoskins was doing. So he flipped to Romo, and Hoskins headed back to third. This could be a big challenge.
Yeah, I think they're going to overturn this. Ozzie, what do you say?
I hope it did. I can see this far, but I think they should.
Yeah, he's out. Yep.
Yeah, he's out. But it's one thing about it. I love that play. The third base runners they want to heads up. That's the only play I think you cannot play defense against. You just like nothing,
yeah, absolutely.
Nothing you can do about it. I remember my Socia, Joe Maddon loved that play. I hate him. Really like, man, Joe, once again, are you kidding me? Like, dude.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. Turns out.
Well, that is huge. Instead of bases loaded, one out, it'll be first and second, 2 outs.
It was a big heads up by Romo. Most of the guys, they look around. He's assuming grab the ball, throw the ball third base.
Well, I think Kay initiating that, not worrying about it, saying, I got to cut down this run, going to the plate, and Romo, like you said, heads up after that, right?
Very, very good play overall. Most of the pitchers didn't know what to do with the ball. And the worst scenario about this one is just we were to keep bases loaded. But thank God the guy was out at third base.
Here's Canal, and he takes low, and the runners will end up holding. Boy, Hedges took off, but the guy in front of him did not. Bazana.
I wanted to ask you one question before you get out here, Ozzie. Is you got a really great relationship with your partner, Chuck, and you don't get I don't get to hear you say enough about that relationship. You and Chuck doing the pre and post is best TV in baseball, of course.
It's number one for me.
That relationship with Chuck is genuine, isn't it?
Funny thing because Chuck works so hard every day to make that show is what it is right now. I mean, I just feel like we sit in the bar together and talk about baseball. When I got here, I said, listen, let's be funny. I just talk about people need to talk. But, when you're sitting for 3 hours watching the game, then you in the post-game show, you're going to repeat the same one. It's like, we already watched the game. What are we going to talk about? This guy pitching, this guy not pitching. But to me, it's having a great experience and great moments with him. After, this year we say the White Sox first win was after 200 games. I even realized that. Realized that, like, really that happened? It was because our show was so entertaining for us first, and we got to give the people the best 10. We got this guy, he hit like 30,000 people. Nobody got hurt yet.
Yeah, that's
now
true.
Just got hit on a 2-1.
He hit somebody every start.
At least one.
Yeah,
yes.
Kay has now hit 21 batters. That's
how many starts he had? 19?
Yeah, he's got like 22 starts and 21 batters hit. Yeah.
The funny thing about it, when you hit somebody, you wouldn't hurt him. This guy, he like a 21 guy. Everybody goes to run to first base, continue to play.
Yes. So they're checking on Hanau. Looks like he'll be all right. And now Kay will have to face Stephen Kwan. 10 for ID. You're listening to the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. Ozzie, it feels like a World Series game. The fans were getting into the parking lot early, and this place was packed when the ceremony started, and that almost never happens.
It never happens. You know why? Because most of the people, because of traffic here, it's just getting like in the third inning. And I talked to a couple of guys, I said, listen, can we start this earlier? I said, why? Because I don't want to talk about here with only about 40 people out there. Yes. They did a tremendous job, and the White Sox did a tremendous job to let people getting in the park. And I think they should do that a lot. Whatever reason it is, we wait. But I'm very glad turned to be like this. I'm very excited about the fans supporting my career, myself, and especially a great day like this. Very proud of the White Sox fans. Very proud. They always, since 1985, grant me, and it's like adopting. They adopted here in Chicago, and there's nothing better I can say about thank all those guys. Put up with me for a long time. You know, it's funny. I laugh. They start clapping when I start arguing with the umpires. I was fighting with the umpires, and they like, yeah. It's like, that's a White Sox fan. Yeah. It was like, but it was for me. It was have my grandkids there, have my family here. It was mean a lot because you want to enjoy those moments. I remember I'm coming in and talking with PK, AJ, and Harold Baker to be like, you're nervous. I said, of course. I'm nervous. I played dozens of games in the big league. I was nervous every time I take the field.
Yeah.
You're not nervous when you take the field something happens. But he say, hey, take a deep breath, please. Take a deep breath. So I say, well, thank you for your advice. But it was good.
Swing and a miss. Stephen Kwan strikes out. Guy who rarely does. And Anthony Kay gets out of a bases-loaded jam. So happy for.
On the mound for the Marlins, it is Yuri Perez. The 22-year-old won't turn 23 until April 15th, and last season had a 4.25 ERA. Those numbers are very deceiving because he had a really strong finish. Perez has got him 0-2. See ya.
That's the old good morning, good afternoon, and good night, and all on heaters. When you got it going, stay with it.
3-2 right there, called strike 3.
The four-seamer, which he'll throw probably over 50% of the time.
Nobody on, 2 out. The 2-2 pitch from Perez to Rumfield. Called strike 3. Look at the emotion from Yuri Perez in his season debut. Yuri got him with a fastball. He gets the approval of Sandy Alcantara. 7 innings for Perez.
Yeah, and it's really amazing when you say he's still just 22 years old.
Wow, that pitch is hammered. Oh, my goodness. It is on to the street. Teoscar Hernandez leaves Wrigley Field.
443 feet. 111 miles an hour. I mean, he hit this into the night. We talk about when you get the ball up in left field and it's leaving. Everything else has been right around the net and left.
The MLB app. Yeah, it's got game. This game. These games. All the games. Pre-game. Post-game. And everything in between. This is baseball your way. With real-time stats, scores, breaking news, and custom content that hits every time. Because you choose the teams and pick the players you want to follow. So when they catch it on the field, you catch it on the app.
Thanks to Ozzy for stopping by on his.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back. Bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the win.
The heart of the lineup brought to you by Northwestern Medicine, home to Illinois' top-ranked heart and vascular program for 18 straight years by U.S. News and World Report. First pitch is a strike. Sweeper might have been high, but called a strike by Andy Fletcher. And looking at ABS, it was a strike. He got it right. The 0-1 fouled, and Montgomery fouls another ball.
Off his back knee this time.
So he has
share the wealth. One knee hurt the other one.
Been his own target here a lot the last couple of weeks, and he hit that one right off the kneecap, or just above the knee.
I mean, and Colston's going to have to say to himself, I'm going to find a new path to the baseball because this one's painful.
So they're checking on him now.
Sox fans, access to the best seats at the best value. You get to lock in your 27 ticket plan today. Be here for the biggest matchups opening day on April 1st and exciting new promotions. Plus, enjoy flexible payment plans, savings on single games, and more. Secure your ticket plans. Visit whitesox.com/2027.
Still walking it off. James Kruk assisting.
The last thing you're hoping, you're in the second inning of a game and your number 4 hitter is damaged. Like, okay.
Well, he's fouled about 3 off his right shin, and this time off his left knee.
Yep. That's where if you're James Kruk, the trainer, you go, hey, you got a balance of pain now, so you should be good, right?
Yeah, that's what my grandfather used to say.
Hey, your left arm hurts. Let's get the other one.
Yep. So he'll stay in, 0-2 on him. Sox went 1-2-3 in the first as Williams struck out 2. Benintendi on deck, and then Braden Montgomery. 2 strikes to Colson. Williams lets it fly. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a sweeper. So 3 straight punch outs for Williams.
Well, that is not unusual. Is more strikeouts than anybody in the world, it seems like. That is a total now of 181 and 140 plus innings.
The pitch to Benintendi is swung on and missed on a fastball. Williams is from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Went to East Carolina University and was a first-round pick of this franchise in 2021. Swinging a line drive, base hit out into right center field. Benintendi has the first White Sox hit. 1-out single in the second.
He fought it off. It was a pitch that was tying him up. You know, sometimes you just got to not try and barrel a pitch up. Put a good swing together. Don't have to have the sweet spot, and you get a good result.
Here's Braden Montgomery from the left side. He hit his first right-handed homer last night off Parker Messick. Picked up 2 hits in that game. 0-0. We're in the second inning. Here in game 2, and a first pitch strike on a sinker at 98. White Sox have been outscored 38-15 during this 4-game skid. The 0-1. It's a strike on a curveball. They've been sitting on 59 wins here for 6 days. Trying to match last season's total here on August 8th.
Well, they're going to have to, again, hold these Guardians down tonight because you just feel it's not going to be so easy against this guy on the hill tonight.
The 0-2 is inside on a sweeper. I mean, like you like to say, that almost looks like a cutter. I mean,
yes.
You don't see many sweepers at 90 miles an hour.
No, and, you know, again, that as a hitter, you don't go, oh, that's a sweeper. You say, nah, that's a cutter in your mind.
The pitch is just outside. He tried a backdoor curveball.
Labels matter to a hitter to visualize a pitch. If a guy has a slider that goes straight down at home plate, in your mind, that's more like a splitter.
Right.
So you've got to visualize a splitter rather than the slider.
2-2 is fought off foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Sox are 18-13 against the Central, including 13-4 here at home. The pitch, it's high. 3-2.
We can say this about Williams, if there's anything that should be pointed out to give yourself a little bit of confidence. He's given up 21 home runs this year, so he'll make some mistakes and pay for it.
He spins and throws late to first base. Average lead by Benintendi at first base. The 3-2 to Montgomery. Low, he walked him.
Hey, what's the ultimate goal of an MLB fan? Seeing it all, the MLB Journey to 30 sweepstakes presented by T-Mobile is the ultimate bucket list. Enter now for your chance to win trips to all 30 ballparks. Yes, all 30. MLB.com/Journey to 30 sweeps.
Well, here's an opportunity for Tristan Peters. First and second, 1 out. He's batting 7th tonight. First offer is a strike. Peters had an all-star first half, but batting just wants the break. 6 for 59. He's due for a big night at some point here soon. And he hits one in the air, foul to left and out of play. 2 strikes on Tristan Peters.
Well, I hope you're right about that. A big night he's due. It's just got to get some base hits, build up his confidence, and Should get him back on target.
Double play depth for the Guardians on the infield. All the way around. The pitch. Jammed him, and he fought it off foul. Benintendi, the runner at second. Braden Montgomery at first. Williams on an 0-2 to Peters, and he misses low. Good block by Hedges on a curveball that hit the dirt. 1-2. Guardians with a couple of hits. The Sox have one. A 1-2. Good take on a low curve. Two and two. Keep a watch on all the other action around the league, especially the games involving division teams. 2-2. Called strike three up near that high inside corner, and we've got a challenge from Tristan Peters. This is going to be really close. It's a ball, and he's still alive.
Woo,
3-2.
You said close. You are not kidding. A tenth of an inch. If you're Tristan Peters, you're like, I knew it all the way.
Man, it was letter high. That's a good one to challenge, in my opinion, even if you don't get it right.
Yes, given the circumstances, absolutely.
So he's still in the fight. The stretch, the payoff. Hit on the ground softly to the second baseman, Bazana, and he'll underhand flip to first to get Peters.
And that pitch was 101 and might have been ball four.
Yep, it was inside.
It was one that he did not want to take after just getting fortunate enough on the previous one. And you just knew, right, that Williams would go right back in that same zone, knowing he had just taken the pitch before that.
Here's Chase Mydroth with 2 outs. He's been thumping of late. Right now, though, second and third, 2 outs. Just need a hit. And he takes outside, ball one. Sox trying to break a scoreless tie. We're in the second inning. Gavin Williams on a 1-0. Fouled off. Mydroth has been in a very good stretch. 313 over his last 23 games, and reaching base at a 40% clip and slugging almost 540.
Just need a little flair somewhere right now.
The 1-1. Grounded foul into his own dugout.
If ever you wanted the guy to have a two-strike approach, it's in this at-bat early on against this kind of power pitcher. Look at the outfield defense.
Yeah, the outfield, the two guys to the right are way, way over into right center and right field. Sweeper is outside.
You won't see a center fielder shifted more than Quan is right now.
Two on Mydroth. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to the third baseman. And he'll get Mydroth at first base. Sox leave a couple. So after 2 innings of play.
Jim Thorpe's resume reads like a work of pure fiction.
So he's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame. He got Olympic medals for the decathlon and the pentathlon.
He's the greatest at
I thought I was an athlete, Lindsey. Thorpe finished his Major League Baseball career with the Boston Braves in 1919, where he played alongside an outfielder named Les Mann.
He invented this particular projector.
And this is not all he's done, right?
He started championing to get baseball into the Olympics. He finally succeeded for the 1936 Olympics, which was held in Berlin.
The German government had discouraged other nations from sending Jewish and black athletes.
We sent over Jesse Owens, and we sent over Mac Robinson, Jackie Robinson's older brother.
Trailblazers like Thorpe and Robinson certainly lit the way for countless others to follow. Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
Batting third, number 5, George Brett.
I've never seen this before.
Look at this. Not just the Royals with the respect, but the Rangers as well. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit! George Brett singles in his last at-bat. Wow. Way to go, George.
Pete Crow Armstrong set to lead things off for the Cubs. That is hammered center field. That's back on its way out of here. We got an in-game MVP race.
How about that for a response? First pitch of the ball game from Lauer, PCA, 420 feet. Game on.
Your best player, our best player. For PCA, it is home run number 25.
Closing on that 30-30 club. He's wiped 28 bases.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas.
Descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago White Sox. Joe Adell leads off against Anthony Kay. First pitch. He's taken up and in 95 on a fast one. Meidroth shades towards second base. 1-0. Swung on and missed on a changeup. Left side infield plays Adell to pull. At 13 now a little blurry after they rake the infield.
Yes.
The 1-1 is fouled. They do that a couple of times a game. Take those screens and smooth out the infield dirt.
Yeah, Ozzy's down in the TV booth right now, probably looking at it and go, sacrilege. Or he's thinking maybe that one beer he had in between innings is affecting him.
Needs to get his eyes checked, maybe. 1-2 pitch, check swing. He went on a low one. And Adell strikes out. That's 3 for the lefty K, and here's DeLauder.
He's working that slider and that cutter in on those right-handers, which he typically does. Problem becomes you start looking in that zone saying, he's going to work me in. You start chasing the pitch because you're looking for it, and it's not a strike.
DeLauder takes one, and it's a strike. Cutter near the outside.
93-mile-an-hour cutter.
Twins won in Milwaukee last night. They've got a 3-1 lead tonight in the fourth. They're only 2 games back, tied with Cleveland. K misses wide on a sweeper, 1-1. Kansas City's got a 4-2 lead over the Cubs in the bottom of the fourth. Detroit in a scoreless tie at San Francisco in the fourth inning. Ground ball foul. Jackson Jobe making his season debut and has not allowed a run so far into the fourth.
You know, teams are looking at this game here at our ballpark, those teams, Twins, and everybody going, oh, they're facing Gavin Williams. Oh, it's going to be tough for them tonight. Prove them wrong.
1-2 is a little low. 2-2 on DeLauder. Angel Martinez on deck. 1 out, third inning. The pitch. Low and away. Told you last night, DeLauder has been better against lefties than righties. He's got 3 hits in this series, singled off K in the first inning. batting .351 against southpaws going into that at bat. 3-2 is rolled toward right and picked up by Mydroth. K covering, and they got him at first base. Wow. Murakami went after the grounder. He missed it, but Mydroth backing him up in shallow right, and he got it to the pitcher. It's a 4-1 putout.
What a great play by Mydroth and K. What I really like at the finish of the play, K was willing to sacrifice himself to make that grab, which forced the runner to slow down, because he would have had to run through K, who was stepping on the bag in front of him. And I think that allowed him to get his foot down in front of the runner because of it.
2 down. Here's Martinez. He shows bunt and takes inside on a sweeper.
Martinez showing he's a well-rounded player. 1 minute hitting one off the wall and hitting the grand slam. Now he's ready to bunt.
A pitch. Called strike on a sweeper. One and one the count. The pitch. Soft liner out into shallow center and a base hit. Just not enough mustard on that drive to get out to Peters, who had to play it on a bounce. So Martinez with a soft serve single, and that'll bring up Hoskins.
Fans head to the ballpark Tuesday, August 11th. The White Sox take on the Reds at 6:40. All fans in attendance will receive a White Sox Pope hat. Get your tickets to prepaid parking by visiting whitesox.com/promos.
Hoskins walked in the second. Martinez looks like he wants to run. He doesn't, and Hoskins fouls.
Hoskins, the swings we see him take and have seen him take this year, it's like he's committed to go all or nothing. It's like, I'm just swinging for the downs, and that's all there is to it.
Hoskins now 33 years old, former Philly and Brewer. Kay will fire over, and Martinez back in safely.
Well, he said he looked like he wanted the run, so they must have seen the same thing. He has 9 bags and 11 tries.
One strike to count. There he goes. The pitch is high. Here's the throw by Romo. They're going to get him by a mile. Drew Romo threw out a couple of base runners in Boston on Thursday. Has nailed 2 tonight. Hoskins at third. Martinez at second. We head to the bottom of the third. 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes
6 shutout frames and 10 strikeouts today.
He was fantastic out there. Really came after the Chicago White Sox lineup.
Jake to center field, to the throw zone, the walk-in off! Jake Cronenworth, a great battle!
Fly ball, right field to the wall. There's number 1. Max Clark goes yards. Somebody get that baseball.
Take a good look. You won't see it for long.
That's his 6th multi-homer game of the year. That's number 1 in baseball. It's the 11th of his career.
Say Don! Say goodbye! He is unbelievable! Say it again! He is ridiculous right now.
A home run in the 7th last night, 2 home runs tonight.
High line drive percentage. Like that. And he's got himself a base hit. Around second goes Rocchio. The throw across the diamond by Benji. He might get him, and he is out at third base. Carson Benj guns one down. What a seed from right field by Benj to get Rocchio at third to end the inning. Showing off that 100-mile-an-hour arm. Carson Benj leads off the 8th inning for New York. Mets lead 5-2. And Benj flies one to center field. That's well hit. Kwan going back, looking at the wall, and it's out of here. Carson Benj with a long home run over the 19-foot fence just to the left of center field. 12th home run of the year. 451 feet off the bat of Carson Benj. The Mets' third home run of the night to make it 6-2.
3-1 fastball got the count in his favor.
Mets with a couple of monstrous shots in this game. First home run in 4 weeks for Benj.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
And he swings and misses on a humpback curveball. And he pops it up on the infield. Behind the mound, it's Bazana, the second baseman, and he has it. Here's Sam Antonacci for the second time. ABS challenges are a reminder. Second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. First pitch to Antonacci's a strike. Tomorrow afternoon, Joey Cantillo, a lefty, against righty Davis Martin at 1:10. The 0-1. Antonacci fouls. Sam is 3 hit by pitches away from tying the single season club record. Manny Minoso and Carlos Quentin hold that mark. The 0-2. And he hits a one-hopper to the shortstop, Rocchio, and he throws to first, 2 away here in the Sox third.
Well, I was here with the Quentin season where he got plunked all the time, and mainly because it's not complicated. He was crushing, and they really tried to tie him up all the time. If they were going to miss, they missed at him, and he didn't move. It's like Don Baylor just standing there.
Yeah, Baylor got hit a lot. Murakami with 2 outs and takes a strike.
One of the problems with facing somebody like Williams is if he finds his release, like he seems to have found, and he's just pounding the strike zone with everything.
There's a drive out into right, and it'll be caught. It was kind of a top spin liner. 93 off the bat of Murakami, and Adele makes the play in front of the warning track. Sox go in order through 3. 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 provides quality value and service.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back. Bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grip, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play, only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
We have a couple things out here for the first acknowledged unassisted triple play. And Cy Young said, "Neil, where you going?" He said, 3 outs.
Neil Ball had a fairly short career as a big leaguer, but continued playing in the minors where he encountered true baseball royalty.
Now we're going to connect to Babe Ruth.
He dominated the game like no one else had before.
I'm holding Babe Ruth's bat.
During a 1934 baseball barnstorming tour of Japan, Ruth faced 17-year-old pitcher Eiji Sawamura. Sawamura became a hero in Japan, and the Nippon Professional Baseball League's version of the Cy Young Award bears his name. Maeda won the award in 2010 and again in 2015, when the runner-up was Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch crushing! Oh, man!
Like the 3 outs of a triple play. It all connects. Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
Beer, and more beer. Hey!
It's like
Broken bat for Freeland. The ball to second. Corner boots it. Everybody's safe. Whatever superstition you have, you're employing it right now.
Not sure why that was Barger's ball, and he misjudged it.
He literally has a shirt that says "dump here." He's got a 62 shirt. That's pretty awesome. That's just impressive preparation.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores.
Field tonight. Great atmosphere. First pitch to Hoskins is inside, ball one. There's a little hemline on Hoskins' jersey as he pops it up. Mydroth went out into the shallow grass, now in on the dirt, makes a catch. It is a little horizontal hem about 3 buttons down. Whenever you see that on a Major League jersey, understand that basically they sew the jersey together. Some guys don't like it when it's just buttoned. They like it actually stitched together to have a tighter fit. So it's almost a pullover, but it's technically a button down. Rocchio takes a strike.
Yeah, sometimes when you have that little space between buttons, that little part will protrude out. It's a bad look. If you care about what you look like, you're saying, yeah, let's tighten that up a bit.
I'm always amazed at the guys, and I'm thinking of Sonny Gray the other night. And there are a few others who don't wear an undershirt. Big swing and a foul off the foot of the batter, nothing in 2.
I did find that on the hottest of days, where there might be the slightest of breezes, and if you didn't wear an undershirt, just the slightest little breeze might come down your sleeve, get a little cooling effect, or do like Carlos Rodon, leave 4 buttons low. See a little belly button hair, and it cools you down when the wind comes through.
Ugh.
That's Carlos, not me.
I don't want to hear that phrase ever again.
Got to give the visual.
Yeah, well, thanks. I can't forget it. 0-2 is low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Did you have like a superstition about your undershirt? Some guys would wear them and they'd be all ratty and
oh yeah, absolutely. I'd wear the one day, and if it worked, I'd wear it again. If it didn't, I threw it out.
Line drive into center field. Here comes Peters, and he'll have to play it on a bounce. It's a hit for Rocchio.
All right, no, you didn't throw it out, but you hit it in the corner of your locker and didn't want to see it for a while if it wasn't working. Then you come back to it, give it another chance, and say, well, there you are, my old friend. I remember you. You worked before. Let's try it again.
That brings up Travis Bazzana, rookie all-star. Batting .218 over his last 27 coming in. He did single in the second. And the left-hand hitter takes up and in, ball 1.
They have 1 hit in every inning thus far. White Sox have 1 hit.
Decent lead at first by Rocchio. The 1-0 pitch. It's low.
Rocchio, wants to go. He has 15 bags and 20 attempts this year. They run a lot. He'd like to get the read.
Yep, they have to make some stuff happen on the bases, this offense. 2-0, he missed again for ball 3. That sweeper low and outside. Hedges on deck. 1 out, man on, 4th inning in a scoreless tie. The pitch right down the middle. It's a strike. Bazzana born in Hornsby, Australia.
Been there?
Nope.
Me either.
I've met Bruce Hornsby.
I have not. I've met the range.
It's just the way it is. Swing and a fly ball, pretty well hit out into deep left center. Peters is back on it, and he'll make the grab. Rocchio tags from first, and he's going to end up at second base. Good heads-up base running by Brian Rocchio.
Well, I don't know if his outfielder friends were letting him know that he was tagging, but Peters took a long time to get rid of that ball. He kind of caught it, took a step back, loaded up, and then threw it. And if you're Rocchio, you have every reason to run on him if that's going to happen. Should always be, he's tagging until you know something different. Catch it and get rid of it. Just catch it, get rid of it, and he'll stop in his tracks because he said, oh, the ball's on the way in already. I have to stop.
Austin Hedges, a batter. He bunted into a fielder's choice in the second. The stretch by Kay in the pitch, and a strike called. Top of the zone. Cutter at 93.
Yeah, it's a big thing not allowing the extra 90 feet. He's in scoring position. A flare, a bad hop, error, a run scores, and if you're just a little better defensively, that doesn't happen.
K's 0-1. Low. Backhanded knockdown on a low changeup by Romo. And now Kay working on his landing spot. Guardians took the opener 8-2 last evening to tie the season series at 4 apiece. The 1-1. Called strike. Nice changeup on the inside corner. 1-2. Hedges really spread out with his feet in an open stance. K's 1-2. Swung on it, bounced to the shortstop. And it'll be Colson Montgomery to get it to Murakami. 6-3 ground out for Hedges. Guardians strand a man at second. And we.
This ball is launched to right. Dom Smith. A deep blast. And Atlanta with a couple of solo homers and a 2-0 lead.
How about the location? That's elevated. It's 97. A little bit of cut to it, a little bit of vert. Exactly where he wanted it. But Dom Smith doing his homework and ready for it and crushes that one to right.
A no-doubter for his second of the season.
Te encantan los jugadores. Te encanta el juego.
¡Y se fue!
Ahora puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas, jerseys autografiados y más, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores agregados toda la temporada. Cada artículo es autenticado por MLB para asegurar que lo que llega directamente a tu hogar es original. ¿Quieres una parte del juego? Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Speaking of the AL East, the Rays are back in the driver's seat thanks to a week to remember from Junior Caminero. The Rays' blossoming superstar earned Player of the Week honors last week and has continued to rake.
Oh yeah, he's still got the power.
What a blistering pace.
Becoming the youngest player since 1900 to homer in 6 straight games and launching 9 homers in his last 8 games. During that torrid stretch, he posted the 8th 3-homer game in Rays history.
What a day to remember at Tropicana Field.
Junior's major output kick-started an 8-game winning streak for the Rays, as the team looks to capitalize on the Yankees' recent struggles.
An incandescent stretch for Junior Caminero.
And after hosting a week-long home run derby of his own, Junior will once again return to the stage for the real thing during All-Star Week in Philly. After finishing as the runner-up to Cal Raleigh last year, he'll have his eyes set on the prize this time around.
Outs to get out of it. A big right-hander pitches, and Vargas takes a low curveball. The 1-0. It is high. Ball 2. Williams on a 2-0, and it's popped up, way up in the air, right side of the infield. Hoskins is underneath, and he has it. Sure, those are frustrating, right? When you're in a 2-0 count and you foul out to first, or pop out to first base.
It is frustrating, to say the least, because you feel like you just wasted an at-bat. You're in a hitter's count. You got the timing, you just don't get the barrel where it needs to be to get the result, because he smoked it just straight up in the air.
Colson Montgomery, the batter.
Those are the kind of balls like, what's the exit velocity on a ball going sky high?
Grounded foul. 96.2 that time. Straight up.
Straight up. And people hit home runs when the ball leaves the bat at 98 miles per hour. So, I mean, he had enough to pull it down the line and hit it out of here. Instead, it was straight up to the first baseman.
Called strike on a sweeper. That sweeper starts out, looks like it might be off the outside, and ends up on the inside corner.
Oh, he has nasty stuff.
That's how much movement he has side to side.
But just a reminder, our pitcher's matching him right now. We just need to put together a little rally or a big swing.
A 2-strike pitch. Struck him out swinging on that sweeper.
We got these three guys, right? And Murakami, Vargas, and Colson Montgomery. 25 home runs, 24 home runs, 25 home runs. When they're not swinging the bat well, it's a major void in your lineup. And when they're all three not swinging the bat well, puts a lot of pressure on everybody else.
2 down, the batter, Benintendi. He has the only Sox hit. And he takes outside on a sinker. It's now a 3-3 tie. Twins and Brewers in the 5th in Milwaukee tonight. Low sinker makes it ball 2 on the veteran Benintendi. 16 knocked in for Andrew over his last 21 games. The pitch fouled off the facade of the suite level right above us. Two and one on Benintendi. The pitch called strike. Flags tend to do some weird things in this ballpark. The 3 flags to the left of the big center field board indicate the wind is blowing in, but the flags to the right of the board are almost doing nothing. Called strike 3. Backdoor curve gets Benintendi.
A lot of wind on that breaking ball.
Yep, 5 strikeouts for Williams to the 5th. Guardians nothing, Sox nothing on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Are you starting college?
Well, everybody's been wondering, what will it look like for Junior Caminero to swing here at Coors Field? And there it is, right center field. Number 31 for Junior Caminero, and the Rays jump on the Rockies 2-0. I mean, that thing went soaring so fast over the right center field wall. A no-doubter at 420 plus.
If the trajectory of this ball came off the bat of a left-handed power pull hitter, it would be impressive. That is just next level stuff. I mean, that ball's blistered.
Oh, here goes another. Left center field. We wondered what it would be like for Junior in Colorado. It's 8-1 Rays on Junior's 32nd, and that was a rocket. Tell you what, folks, these next couple days, I want to at least make sure you tune in when Junior comes up here at Coors Field.
That was loud.
Just sound different.
Did you see the head drop of Hunter Goodman? I mean, instantly.
Yeah. And that is that.
Up next was Andrew Jones. The 10-time Gold Glove winner became a force at the core of the Braves dynasty at just 19 years old. Taking his place as the first Hall of Famer from Curaçao, Jones delivered a love letter to his island.
I feel like a rookie today, surrounded by all these amazing Hall of Famers behind me. There's no easy way to get here from the small island of Curaçao, but today Cooperstown and Curaçao are forever joining together. my biggest fan, Carmen Jones. Thank you for being an amazing mom and raising me the right way. Nobody in the Braves organization had a bigger impact on me than manager Bobby Cox. Bobby had confidence in me and helped me become the best player I could have been. It didn't matter if we were in Chicago, New York, or LA, or whenever we win. You guys supported us. It's an honor to have a Braves hat on my plaque. Thank you, Braves country. There's no better feeling than being here today at Cooperstown.
I got him at 5'11", 150 pounds, but he has a nice swing. He's ready to get that bat going. He has bat speed for sure.
0-1 and a wave and a miss on a sweeper.
And a lot of wiry power hitters in the history of the game. Sometimes you see those guys and you go, wow, can't believe he had that much power.
The 0-2. Low.
I don't know who comes to mind for you as a wiry slugger, but I got one guy in particular.
Go ahead.
Soriano.
Well, actually, that's what I was thinking of.
Okay, well, then it's legit.
You know what, though? He's a guy, he's bigger than you think.
Yes.
Right? Swinging a chopper, it's the shortstop Montgomery, gloving, throwing, and getting Canal.
When you say bigger, stronger for sure, more muscular than you would think.
Yeah, he's got a, big chest, even though he's got skinny legs.
Yep.
Eric Davis.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Here's Kwan, 0 for 2, including a strikeout, a big one. With the bases loaded and 2 outs in the second inning. And he takes a strike. The 0-1. Fouled.
Kwan with that one running in on him. You can see his right shoulder kind of flying way open, but he had the bat lagging behind. So he was swinging one direction, but trying to hit the ball the other direction with that swing.
The pitch is outside.
And our defense really shades the left-handed batter the other way. Antonacci toward the line, center fielder toward left center. Right fielder's fairly straight up.
One, 2 is wide on a sweeper. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This might be about as shallow we've seen Antonacci playing left field this year.
I agree. The pitch, and a swinging strike 3. And he has fanned Kwan twice tonight.
That is doing some work because, well, that's 45 strikeouts for Kwan this year compared to 56 walks.
Red Sox ended a 9-game winning streak, and the A's snapped their 9-game losing streak, 7-3 this afternoon. First pitch swing by Adele, and he hits a fly into shallow right. Long run in and over, and caught by Braden Montgomery just in fair territory, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the 5th, still 0-0. Guardians and Sox on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Junior Caminero steps in. One of the tougher nights, at least so far. Plenty of time, though.
And there's a drive. High, deep, all the way back. Deepest part of the ballpark. And that baby is gone. Caminero, another monster shot.
Another chase home run for Junior. Fourth player race history with multiple 30 home run seasons.
They're going to factor that one at 453.
Every bit of it. That banged off of a catwalk way up there, too. And that ball was blistered.
There's the bunt. That could be trouble as Petrie. No, Stevie dives in and beats it. Good effort by Steve Lyons.
that'll be a base hit right there. Good job. I'll tell you one thing, not a bad defensive play either by the Tigers.
Did you see that? He's going to get the dirt out, and all of a sudden he unbuckled his pants and they fell down.
Bottom four, 3-0 Blue Jays. Kazuma Okamoto to lead it off for the Blue Jays. Hit a fly ball to right in his first at bat. As Okamoto drills one. High, deep, gone! His first home run as a Blue Jay, and it is 4-0. Big time power to the opposite field.
He came here with a power bat, and to show that early in the season, he's got these fans on their seats.
You could describe Tulsa as a big, small town or a small, big city.
Tulsa is a very mixed city of arts and film and sports. I mean, it's a true melting pot of all kinds of things.
Professional baseball in Tulsa, it's actually older than the state of Oklahoma.
It's nice to play in front of, fans that you see on a daily basis.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth. First pitch swing and a fly ball out into medium right, and Adele will make the catch. Just caught that one off the end of the bat.
Yeah, slightly in front of an 81-mile-an-hour curveball.
Here's Peters for the second time. Now, Williams. White Sox homers are brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. See Wiz Khalifa at Hard Rock Live Friday, August 28th. Tickets are on sale at Ticketmaster.com. Fastball is inside.
I'm going to say that Williams balances his pitches very well. His top four pitches seldom uses the cutter, but his other four uses them with a good balance.
Pitch misses in. 2 balls, no strikes.
And when you have the stuff that he has and you're using 4 pitches kind of equally, good luck.
Got a good demeanor out there, too. Looks pretty unflappable.
Well, with the results he's getting, you'd feel pretty confident.
The 2-0. Check, swing, strike. On a low curve, that would have been ball 3.
People are going to ask, why would you throw him a curveball 2-0 in this situation? Because they have the information that in 2-0, if you throw him that, he'll chase it.
The 2-1 is high.
Call the field is ball. The catcher is challenging.
Hedges challenges it. And it is high, and the Guardians lose one of their challenges. It's 3-1.
Cleveland has 1 challenge remaining.
The pitch fouled.
They're doing a good job. They got him out last time up with a 3-2 fastball right on his hands, just like that last pitch was located in the same spot. If you want to hit that pitch, you better get it out there early.
Next pitch is low on a curve, so he went back to the well there. Like that 2-0, and Peters took it, and that's a 1-out walk.
Yeah, it's a good take for a guy that just had to try and get the barrel to 97 on the inside corner. For him to be ready for 3-2 curveball, nice job.
Meidroth, the batter. First pitch outside on a sweeper.
Well, you mentioned it earlier. That sweeper's got a lot of break on it.
Hoskins near the bag holding Peters. 1-0. Called strike, comeback sinker. Pegged the outside edge at 98. Bullpens are quiet as we play in the 5th inning. throw over, and Peters back. One and one on Maedroth. The pitch. Fouled.
Man, 98 right down the middle. Chase had a big swing, but looked like he was trying to drive it the other way, and that's what the Guardians are sensing. They have shifted way over again on him to the right.
That sets up a 1-2, and first he'll throw over, and that one a little closer, but Peters is safe.
Every time there's a close play, the umpires automatically look over at the dugout to see if they want to see a replay. Trained reactions now in this game.
Well, he's already tried to get him twice over there. We'll see if Peters is running. 1-2 on Maedroth. There he goes. And Chase fouls.
Pretty much that jump was not the best. Kind of situation, you see that kind of jump, you just go ahead and throw one out wide with a 1-2 count.
Still 1-2. And again, the Guardians have that funky outfield alignment with two outfielders way over toward right. Peters not running, and Maedroth fouls again.
Well, Peters not only was not running, he thought they were picking him off. He had a little move back toward first base, and they've already tried to pick him off twice. And I don't think we've seen it this year where a team has tried a third time.
That's very rare. Maedroth hits a soft bouncer. Off the mound goes Williams toward first. He'll pick it up and flip to the first baseman, Hoskins. For out number 2, Peters at second, and the batter is Drew Romo.
Take advantage of savings all summer long with our summer savings section. Score select lower level tickets at $20 on weekdays, $25 on weekends. Get your tickets at whitesox.com/section.
Romo 0 for 1. Go ahead run at second. 2 outs, 5th inning. Romo grounds foul in and out of the dugout. First base side.
Need to get back to what the White Sox had going when they started turning their season around, is the least expected guy to deliver the big blow. This would be unexpected with Romo. Let's have it happen.
He's batting 129.
Remember, it was a new guy every day, it felt like. It was Hill, it was Peters, it was Caro, it was Romo.
Long hold by Williams, the 0-1. And a liner foul off the right field netting. He's out in front of a curve. Two strikes to Romo. High set by Gavin Williams. The pitch. He struck him out swinging on a sweeper. Sox strand Peters at second, and after 5, Cleveland nothing, White Sox nothing on the.
Gosh, we've gone to Sea Dogs games since we were kids.
I've been coming to see the Sea Dogs for the last 30 years. Great experience.
Everybody here is just bends over backwards to help people out and wish the world was like it is right here at the ballpark.
We've always wanted to be more than just a baseball team. We want to be strong, active, contributing members of the community. And I think that effort is seen by the people and the fans, and they want to support that effort.
Jack Leiter making his season debut.
He's 148K, second among all AL rookies.
Jets 2-2, and a swing and a miss. There's his first strikeout of the season. He gets Mayo for the second out of the inning. To be the way to pitch, here's the 3-2. And that's right in there. Alonso just frozen.
Sinking fastball from Leiter.
He retires the side in order for the first time tonight.
Big over-the-top windup, and the 1-2 pitch, he struck him out swinging with a cutter at 94. Nice assortment of pitches there from Jack Leiter, and that new pitch, the cutter, strikes out Adley Rutschman. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Great screwball action, a changeup at 92. So Leiter making use of a couple of pitches he didn't even have 2 years ago when he made his major league debut.
It's 2-2 and a swing and a miss. Got him chasing a curveball, and Leiter, I don't know that he loved where that one ended up, but he got the job done.
The MLB app. Yeah, it's got game. This game. These games. All the games. Pre-game, post-game, and everything in between. This is baseball your way. With real-time stats, scores, breaking news, and custom content that hits every time. Because you choose the teams and pick the players you want to follow. So when they catch it on the field, you catch it on the app.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
DeLauder, Martinez, and Hoskins for Cleveland. Still 0-0. Called strike. Well-located fastball. If you missed the news, Hagen Smith and Tanner McDougal are now in the White Sox bullpen. Added to the roster today. Pitches outside. Ball 1-1-1.
Well, the bullpen has been exhausted since the trip to Boston in particular. And you need a couple of fresh, ready-to-go arms, and here they are.
1-1, check swing on a wide one, and he held. It's 2-1. Tanner McDougal is 23, fifth-round pick of the Sox out of high school in Las Vegas, 21. Hagen Smith, the fifth overall pick out of Arkansas, 2024. Bouncer to first. Murakami backed up to glove it, and he'll get it to Kay at the bag to get DeLauder. Hagen's 22. He'll turn 23 later this month.
Well, there's no doubt that the arms that both of those players you've just mentioned are just top-tier arms. Now it's about getting here and commanding the strike zone, because what they represent is dominance if they do.
Switch hitting, Angel Martinez batting from the right side. Kay's first offer is cute on the ground past Murakami. This could be two. Braden racing over to pick it up, and his throw is going to be just late. What a great throw by Braden. And that ball just was not hit very hard, and Martinez able to leg out a double.
Well, you're right. That's a great throw, especially considering that Braden had to run hard to the line. He didn't do the, let's just say, Roberto Clemente spin and throw. He just turned and threw it the direction he was already facing and threw a rocket. Not an easy throw at all. So he's letting the league know, whatever way I go, if you want to run, I've got the arm to gun you down. Unfortunately, he didn't do it there.
That is the first extra base hit of this game, and Hoskins takes a high fastball. So a one-out runner in scoring position for Cleveland.
And I mentioned Martinez and Kwan, two guys you got to control. Well, Martinez has picked up a couple of hits in this game.
Trying to keep him close. Meidroth sneaking in behind him. There's a swing and a fly ball out of the left. It's deep, and that is a two-run homer for Rhys Hoskins. And the Guardians lead 2-0.
That's all he's been trying to do with every swing in this game, and he finally got what looked to be a flat slider or cutter. And he contacted, and that one, never a doubt, he gave a bat flip and started the trot.
Home run number 13 for Hoskins. So the Guardians have the lead.
They look like just enough of a distraction out there. As you mentioned, they were worried about him stealing third, so they gave him some extra attention.
Ryan Rocchio takes low.
Well, Kay has done his job keeping us in this game, and that's what we asked. Problem is, it was a matter of who's going to make the big swing first.
1-0, hit on the ground to first softly, and Murakami will take it to the bag. That's the second ball. It looks like a guy's trying to pull it, and he hits a little squibber to the right side. One ended up being a double.
Yeah, that one, I believe, Rocchio completely fooled, and he was surprised the ball even made contact with his bat.
Travis Bazzana with 2 outs. And he takes inside. K motions and pitches. And it's fouled behind the plate. 1-1.
Bazzana swung at one. Probably that was along the chalk line in the left-handed batter's box. Just a good sinker running off the corner.
The pitch. Down and away. Okay, right near the 80 pitch mark. Gavin Williams at 75 made through 5 innings. The 2-1 from K. Bounce to Vargas as he cuts that one off over near the shortstop area and spins and gets the out at first.
Nice defense right there to pick him up, and couldn't have that turn into a base runner.
So the Guardians strike first. Hoskins a 2-run shot. It's 2-0 Cleveland in the 6th on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the ultimate mystery player challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
There's another ball. It scoots over near the Phillies dugout, and this ball is going to try to, it stays on the lip, and Schmidt's going to try to come home. Nobody's covering. Oh my goodness. The New York Mets flat fell asleep. No one covered home. I have never in my life seen that.
Sam Antonacci fouls.
He would have a foul ball just like Antonacci hit, and he'd turn around and be looking at me in center field and talking and throwing his hands and gestures, and I'm like, why are you not watching the game behind you right now? Turn around.
Swing and a miss.
But he would do just that. Right on time, like your call. He'd turn around just when the pitcher was getting ready to deliver the ball, and he'd be in position to field anything. Used to drive me crazy. I just look at him and go, will you stop doing that? Just turn around and stay in the game. Oh, man.
Very easy.
Yes.
The 0-2 from Williams. Check swing on an inside sweeper. 1-2 on Antonacci.
Like I said, there's others, but I'll leave those in the locker room.
That was a good job by Antonacci to not swing at that pitch. 1-2, and it's high and really handcuffed Hedges. On a sweeper. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-0 Guardians on a Hoskins home run in the top of the inning. The pitch. Outside. He just missed on a curve. It's a full count. Well, top of the order here. Trying to strike right back. 3-2 is bounced foul.
Well, that's a great point. Yeah, this is the time, right? You get to the top of the order. These are your table setters. Antonacci in particular is that guy. If anybody can battle and find a way to get on against a great pitcher, it's this guy that's doing that right now.
Another 3-2. Fouled again on 98. So there'll be at least 8 pitches here in this sequence. As pitch count now up in the mid-80s. Like to knock this guy out of the game as quickly as possible. 3-2 is fouled on the ground toward first.
Well, I tell you, Williams, he pitches with a lot of confidence with everything. He thinks when he throws the ball to home plate on 3-2, everything looks like a strike, so therefore guys will swing, and he won't walk many.
The next offer popped up near the shortstop area, and it'll be caught by the third baseman, Henao. He kept calling for it. Rocchio let him have it.
Yeah, he just stayed with it longer than Rocchio, who said, I'm not going to run into him. If he wants it that bad, he can have it, even though he's the captain. But Williams just kept throwing the sweeper on 3-2. Just hit it if he can.
Jordan Hicks is up in the White Sox bullpen as Williams works to Murakami. Up and in, he almost hit him. Just got his hands out of the way on a hard heater. A 1-0 right down the middle. He takes a strike, 1-1. Murakami with a 23-game on-base streak going into action tonight. Same as Stephen Kwan. Neither has reached yet. 1-1 is hammered the other way toward the corner, and it's a home run off the pole.
It's a doinker.
He's got 26 to take over the team lead.
An absolute line drive the other way. Williams tried to tune him up with some heat, and he got the barrel on it.
Now that was a middle fastball at 100 miles an hour. And he hit it off the opposite foul pole.
Oh, yeah. No, he tried to tune him up, say hit it if he can. He could. Just barely. He could.
Brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, and the fans are into it. 2-1 Cleveland. Here's Vargas. And he takes outside.
Williams probably right about now, that last pitch looked like I'm going to throw it harder than ever. It was 99 instead.
A 1-0. Strike called. We'll never know, but it is the 6th inning. And Sam Antonacci gave him a 9-pitch battle right before Murakami hit the home run. The pitch is outside, so you just never know if there's just a tiny ounce of fatigue that sets in and maybe makes that next at-bat a little tougher.
Well, you're right. That's something we'll never know, but could be accurate, yes.
The 2-1 is outside, taking nothing away from Murakami, but Gavin Williams hasn't really given up a lot of hard contact tonight until that swing by Mune.
Mune knew he had the distance. We're seeing a replay. He just didn't know if it was going to be fair or foul.
The 3-1. Vargas takes a strike.
This guy.
Just always try to be aware of really good at-bats, even if they don't result in hits, and how that can really help your teammates.
Oh, absolutely. Mentioned that he just kept coming at Antonacci with a sweeper on 3-2.
A payoff. Grounded foul.
And that's a compliment to Antonacci, right? He's like, I'm not challenging this guy 3-2 with a fastball. But it's also a testament to Gavin Williams and his belief in his breaking stuff. 3-2, I'm not going to walk him.
The pitch. Popped up. Third base side, and now over near the dugout, and it will land behind the White Sox dugout.
We know which way the wind is blowing because after the fireworks on the home run, the smoke from those fireworks is blown into the field of play.
And the Guardians now have action in their bullpen. Another 3-2 to Vargas. And he swings. It's a line drive, and it's out into left. Deflected off the leg of Rocchio. I don't know if it clipped the glove of Henao, who reached out as well.
It did. He reached out and deflected it away from his shortstop, who was right behind him.
Well, that's a base hit for Vargas, and here comes Carl Willis.
Nice job, right, by Vargas. Just reaching out and staying in there to make contact on what looked like another sweeper. This guy Williams, though, man, he's got elite stuff.
A reminder, White Sox doubles, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka. America's favorite vodka for a reason, distilled and bottled by Fifth Generation Inc., Austin, Texas, 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly. So the Sox are down a run. They have a man at first, and the batter is Colson Montgomery.
We just need him to have the ball thrown to his bat right now. Just run into it. He is swinging at stuff out of the strike zone, down and in. He's fouling balls off his legs. That's why they keep going in there. You start hunting for pitches in a zone where you think they're going to throw it, even if they're not strikes. Hard to lay off of. His vision needs to be out over the plate, driving it to left center.
The pitch. It's high.
This is a time where a month ago the magic would happen.
1-0 inside on that sweeper. Detroit now leading 7-0 in San Francisco. And it's still tied in Milwaukee 3-3. Jesse will have more from around the league in the next inning. The 2-0. Swung on and missed. Snap toss over to first. Very close. Hoskins tagged Vargas late. Hedges tried that back pick behind the left-hand hitter, and he almost got Vargas.
Vargas with a normal secondary and then had to just bust hump to get back because Hedges, little grab and flip behind the left-handed batter. But that's the key. You get the secondary lead where you know if they make that play, you can get back.
2-1 to Montgomery. The pitch. Swung on and missed on the sweeper.
He just asked for one of those to be hanging about belt high out over the plate. Unfortunately, he really hasn't done that to Colson.
Two balls, two strikes. 1 on, 1 out. 2-1 Cleveland, bottom 6. The pitch won't be made. Throw over, and Vargas is back. Did you ever have a guy who continued to get swings and misses on breaking balls that were out of the zone, and you just said, I'm not going to swing at that pitch anymore?
Did I ever know a guy that did that?
Yeah, and just stop swinging at it.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys because eventually you drive yourself insane if you keep doing it, so you just say, I'm not gonna.
2-2 is high. In other words, you might take a called third on a sweeper,
From my own experience personally, I had a similar weakness when I got to Japan of chasing runners in, and I couldn't lay off. And I go, what are you doing? Stop doing that. And I did.
3-2. Hammered foul on a line. That might have been the mistake. He did leave a sweeper in the zone.
But he's trying to get the barrel out and around the pitch. There's the problem. If he's thinking up the middle the other way, his hands will lead. He'll stay inside the pitch, give himself a chance. That's what I ended up doing when I laid off that one running in on me. I said, hit the ball back up the middle.
That pitch was a strike. The 3-2. Check, swing, strike 3. Kind of got caught in between on a high fastball. And Montgomery strikes out. That'll be it for the starter. Stephen Vogt will make a pitching change. Will step away. Sox still batting in the 6th, trailing 2-1 on a Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Welcome back to About to Lose It with Greg, sponsored by Circle K. The show about summer road trips, short fuses, and the exact moment hunger starts driving. Caller 1, you're on.
Hi, Greg. I've had a single mint and half a coffee. At this point, even the cup holders feel condescending. What do I do?
Textbook case of under-snacking. Head to Circle K for the $2.50 meal deal. Your choice of a hot dog or taquito, plus a Polar Pop.
Sometimes artifacts in the Collection Hall of Fame can tell multiple stories. This is the earliest known Yankees baseball cap in existence. It tells a story of a very early baseball cap and of a guy who just had a cup of coffee in the big leagues. But there's actually a hidden story inside this cap. There's another name written in the cap. So who's Dolan?
Here comes DeLuca, closing, got it! Straight ahead, nice job by Johnny DeLuca.
Snagged nicely by Young. Thornton gets over to cover, and they get the out.
Makes a leap at the wall, and he makes the grab. A great catch by Julio.
It is a long run, and Jeremy gets there right in front of the sliding Lamont Wade Jr.
On the run is Crawford, and he makes the sliding grab.
Diving stop Nunez. From his knees, throws to Garcia in time for the out at first.
Coming on for Osuna. He lays out and makes the catch. What a play, Alejandro Osuna.
Diving stop, Miggy Rowe. He's still got it. Diving stop on one hop by Turner. To his feet, throws in time.
Holy smokes. Mitchell coming on, slides and makes the catch.
A nice play by G-Mitch out there in center field.
Help going back on the run at the track. Leaping up, and he makes the catch. What a play by Petey Halpin.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
This ball is launched to right. Dom Smith. Here's the pitch. Benintendi takes a strike. Sinking fastball caught the outside edge. Holderman from Bourbonnais. Archie Bradley went to Bradley Bourbonnais High School. The pitch is outside.
It's the guy we've been waiting for all night, partner.
Anybody not named Gavin Williams?
That's it.
Yeah.
Next.
The 1-1. Benintendi takes a strike on a sinker at 96. 1-2. Runner at first is Vargas. Murakami homered earlier in this inning. The pitch. And he hit him.
Thank you.
Back foot curveball, and Benintendi's going to limp down to first base. That will get Vargas to second, and the batter will be Braden Montgomery.
Talk about letting the guy off the hook. That's it. And not only does it give you a little bit of new life as a guy that got plunked, and you get to first base and move the guy into second base, scoring position. It angers the pitcher, and you're hoping it affects him.
Two on, two out. Big spot for the rookie, Montgomery. The stretch and the pitch. It is off the outside on a fastball. Holderman stayed in Illinois in college, Southern Illinois in Carbondale, and then Heartland Community College in Normal. Former Met and Pirate. Swing and a foul tip on a sweeper. Got a 1.61. By far his best season to date in the major leagues. The set and the 1-1. Here it is. Low.
He's got a nasty sinker. He's got that sidearm, 16, 17 degree angle arm where he really creates a lot of sink.
Braden will get a timeout. Looks like it'll be Jordan Hicks in the 7th for the White Sox. A quality start for Anthony Kay. The 2-1. Swung on and missed on a sweeper.
Well, he's thrown those two sweepers in the exact same position, got the exact same result, perfectly located, barely off the inside corner.
Next pitch hits him.
Hello.
On a sweeper to load the bases. And Braden's still not yet up. He's down on his knees and now just back up on his feet. That one got him low. I don't know, in the knee area.
Seemed like it sounded to me like the thigh. It sounded a little fleshy.
Yep, just above the left knee.
And he has thighs the size of trash cans. He bounced off of there like he's made of steel.
Now jogging past the bag, and I think he's going to be fine. Tristan Peters will bat with the bases loaded. Carl Willis will come out and tell his pitcher to stop hitting people.
Well, I'd love for him to hit one more.
Well, I mean, he's a side-to-side guy, and I mean, everything is moving, dancing left to right, right to left, and he hit Benintendi and then Montgomery.
And with two strikes, both of them, it's kind of like what we've seen from our Anthony Kay, getting ahead of guys and then back foot breaking balls to end up putting them on. Long meeting out there, so hey, Sox fans, Wintrust proudly presents Big League Family Fun at the Ballpark. Stop by the Wintrust Kids Zone in left field where kids can develop their pitching, batting, and base running skills with White Sox youth coaches. Wintrust, proud partner of your White Sox.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Peters fouls off to the left. One strike on Tristan Peters. He walked his last time against Williams, the 0-1. Swinging a line drive out in the left center, base hit. Vargas will score. Benintendi is in. Montgomery stops at third. It's a double for Peters, and they've got the lead, 3-2.
Boy, that was clutch. What a great swing by Peters, and did he need that? Mentally, that's going to really give him a reprieve. He's been battling and struggling, and he needed to step up and deliver in the clutch, and did. And after the fact, Kwan threw a meteorite ball back in, sky high, and it went right in the lights, and Rocchio tried to catch it, and he dropped it. He missed it. If we were extra aggressive and sent that runner from first, he would have scored without a throw, but there's no way Justin Jersley could have known the ball would be dropped.
Maedroth takes a strike. Second and third now. That double sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka. 22nd double for Peters. The pitch. Strike called outside corner. So Williams charged with 2 runs. Anthony Kay outlasted him. He went 6. They both gave up 2.
Amazing.
0-2 is fouled, and Kay could get a win.
Boy, Maedroth just took a home run swing on a high floater, and then he chastised himself by hitting himself in the head with his bat.
Single here would be huge. 0-2, almost hit him. Backup sweeper right at his shoulder, and he turned away. 1-2.
Huge crowd sellout here tonight on Ozzie Guillen's jersey retirement. Ozzie Guillen jersey giveaway. Now just need an Ozzie Guillen win.
A swinging a pop fly, shallow right. Fair, base hit. 2 runs are in. It's 5-2 Chase Maedroth. With just a little flare, 65 miles an hour off the bat.
How about that? The softest swing of the night for Maedroth got a great result just when it was needed, and the Sox have done something that's been missing, have a huge inning when trailing late.
Stephen Vogt out will take the ball from Holderman. We've got a pitching change. 5-2 Sox, still batting in the 6th on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Hey, it's the good kid. When it comes to my ride, I don't mess around. That's why I drive an Advantage Chevy. 3 locations. Chicagoland's covered. Boom. You want a Chevy? They got every Chevy. You want savings? Oh, yeah. They've got that, too. And here's what matters most.
Raines, who pops it up? Lopez fires his mask right into the gut of Tim Raines. Injury to Insel.
So you got to laugh to keep from crying. Oh, that got me. Oh, was that funny? I know it's not funny, but he's all right.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
I can't imagine transitioning from loving baseball cards to then knowing it's inevitably coming that you're going to be on baseball cards. What was that moment like for you?
Yeah, I think the first card I saw was when they did something for USA Baseball, and then now seeing my face, seeing me playing baseball on a card, it was surreal. It wasn't that it was that moment where like, wow, this is really something.
First outing as a Dodger is in the books for Tarek Skubal. He strikes out 6, he walks 2, gives up a couple runs, the home run in the 3rd, and then the tough luck infield hit in the 6th.
And Luis Arias make a debut. He's 2 for 2 with 2 runs batted in, and it's 2-0 Phillies. Welcome to the
1 innings, 53 strikeouts. Woo. They got some guys that can punch you out.
Romo takes a strike on a fastball, 95 at the knees. The pitch. Romo hits a line drive into center, and it'll be caught by Stephen Kwan. So it's up to the White Sox bullpen for the final 3 innings. They lead 5-2 after 6 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Well, this is a World Series card. Everybody said, you know, what's it going to be to pitch against Sandy Koufax, who's a dominant pitcher? I said, I hope I don't embarrass myself. And I didn't. You know, pitched my first shutout ever. We won 6-0, and my parents were there. My mom was afraid of heights, so she was in the upper deck. She had to come down and trade seats with somebody so that she could actually watch her 20-year-old son pitch a shutout in the World Series.
The MLB app. Yeah, it's got game. This game. These games. All the games. Pre-game, post-game, and everything in between. This is baseball your way. With real-time stats, scores, breaking news, and custom content that hits every time. Because you choose the teams and pick the players you want to follow. So when they catch it on the field, you catch it on the app.
Gosh, we've gone to Sea Dogs games since we were kids.
I've been coming to see the Sea Dogs for the last 30 years. Great experience.
Everybody here is just bends over backwards to help people out and wish the world was like it is right here at the ballpark.
We've always wanted to be more than just a baseball team. We want to be strong, active, contributing members of the community. And I think that effort is seen by the people and the fans, and they want to support that effort.
There's the kid who caught the ball. Was the kid got his lawyer on the phone?
He's on the phone with his agent. Hey, I need to negotiate something right here.
Yeah, don't go low.
Yeah, hey, you got to go for the top and then we'll negotiate down.
You know, usually the home team always is on the field first, but for some reason Travis Mazzano forgot. Look at the guys getting him. He's like, oh man.
Then Bowers began to do the crab walk like he was in PE in first grade.
Let's see.
Anthony Kay was better than Gavin Williams in that he got 2 more outs tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, you're not kidding. What I loved what Anthony did tonight was really pound the strike zone with all of his pitches early. He wasn't really nibbling. He was going after the batters.
So it's Jordan Hicks. First pitch is outside. Bailey, a switch hitter, batting left.
That first pitch was an easy 100. Like, okay, hit it if you can.
A 1-0 right down Main Street, sinker strike. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of the Sox. This season, every time they turn a double play here at home, Steinhoffels donates $200 to Special Spaces, called Strike 2, to help create dream bedrooms for children battling cancer. Set the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Chased a low sinker, but that said 92. I don't know. That might have been a split.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
So Bailey strikes out.
Yeah, it was
a
split. I mean, after a couple of nasty sinkers, you throw that behind it. Looks just like a fastball across the knees. Good luck.
Here's Angel Henao, the third baseman. Jose Ramirez just getting a night off. Really trying to protect him coming off that wrist surgery. And Henao fouls for strike 1. Vargas in at third. They're back everywhere else. And the pitch is inside.
100 miles an hour, and Hanao's like, I got to go. I got to get out of the way of this one in a hurry. That's not one you want to take for the team.
1-1. Hit in the air out into deep right field. Back on it is Braden. He's at the fence, and it is gone. That is a home run, the first of Hanao's career, and it's 5-3.
He ran into a sweeper up after he got spun around on 100. The sweeper right there mentioned, that kid, he's got some pop. He got him at 5'11", 150 pounds. He's wiry strong.
The first major league home run for Angel Henao. And now a 2-run ball game. Sean Newcomb has been up in the bullpen. Here's Kwan.
Just a really nice swing, nice stain back on the sweeper. Hicks has been outstanding for quite some time.
Called strike on a sinker.
102-mile-an-hour sinker. I mean, with a lot of movement. That's getting there in a hurry. With that much movement, it's amazing.
He misses on a splitter, low and outside. He snapped his career-high scoreless appearance streak of 15 in a row in Boston on Thursday. 1-1. Inside corner strike. Perfect location on a fastball. 1-2.
Kwan crowds the plate, and with this sinker that Hicks has, he's starting it inside. Good luck. Good luck trying to get the barrel on that now. Kwan will try to just fight it off the other way.
The pitch. He bounced one on a split. Five to 3. Sox lead, 7th inning. The 2-2. Kwan hits a hard ground ball up the middle, and it's into center. And he extends his on base and hit streaks. 24 and 8 games, respectively.
Hit that ball hard, right back up the middle. Hicks tried to get the glove in position to field it, went right by it.
That'll bring up Joe Adele. We have not yet seen one of their other deadline acquisitions in this series, Nathaniel Lowe. He might get off the bench before this game is over. Swinging a slicing liner toward the corner and right, and a base hit. Kwan to third. He's going to be stopped. Adele has a double.
Boy, these are the best swings we've seen against Hicks in forever. Crazy results. Home run was hit hard, the base hit up the middle hard, and then that double hit hard.
We've got a pitching change. It'll be Newcomb against DeLauder when we come back. So after the White Sox erased a 2-0 deficit to lead 5-2, the Guardians on the comeback trail. It's 5-3 Sox in the 7th on the Hard Rock Casino. White Sox.
Now let's check out some plays from the field that only a mother could love.
Thank you to all the mothers out there. We love you.
Too sweet.
Nicely done with the sign.
Vientos is not going to want this on his highlight reel, I'll tell you that.
Some just don't know how to catch them.
Hubba Bubba on Bubba.
You can even smell on his bat. Hitters are funny. Now he's talking to it.
Then Peters has some problem.
Heads up. Man alive.
Look, Mom, check out these top defensive plays.
Adele leaping, and he makes the catch.
He's unreal.
One of his patented run-saving miracles.
Welcome to the show, kid.
Put a star on that for Jarvis. Picked it right off the top of the grass. It was a snow cone.
That was sensational. Spectacular play by the Padres' first baseman.
He jumps and he makes the catch. P-Crow awesome. Ryan Waldschmidt with a diving catch. What a catch by Eli White.
How about that?
Line drive down the right field line. It's going to drop and score 2. Keith is home. Green right behind him. Torque over to third. Throw to second. Not in time. Kevin McGonigal, first major league at bat, is a 2-run double, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead in the first.
Welcome to the big leagues, Kevin McGonigal.
6th pitch of the at bat. Down the right field line in the corner. Off the top of the wall. Another extra base hit for McGonigal. Throw to second. Not in time. First 2 major league at-bats. 2 doubles for Kevin McGonigal. How about Kevin McGonigal?
Boy, showing how quick he is on those inside pitches.
He's already at 60 in the 3rd. Works the count even. Cues it off the end of the bat. That's going to be a tough.
Otter. Lefty Sean Newcomb now. Pitches. And it's popped up foul, back in, out of play.
You've already talked about it earlier with Kay on the mound being a left-hander. DeLauder has hit left-handers better than right-handed pitching. Had a good hack at that first pitch. Just fortunate that he didn't do any damage with it.
Infield's back. The 0-1. Inside. And a running sinker. 1-1 to DeLauder.
In general, you get one in like that at your hip, then the next one's a sweeper or slider away.
1-1 fouled. It was his slurve. Strikeout here would be ideal. That runner at third. The pitch. He got him looking on a slurve.
You say what?
It's a strikeout, 2 down.
Just what you asked for.
That brings up the red-hot Angel Martinez, who has 4 hits in this series, 6 RBIs, batting right-handed. And he takes a strike, backdoor slurve.
Well, he wanted to challenge it and probably would have had it overturned, but he hesitated.
Yeah, it was outside.
He is a tough out right now. He is really seeing the ball well.
Looks confident in the box, and a big swing he fouls. Went after a high fastball. 0-2 on him. This is where you hope maybe a little RBI anxiety, right? Get him to chase one.
Well, we know he didn't have it last night, but at last pitch, he had a good swing at it, even though it was up. Maybe go a little bit higher.
These fans are into it. The 0-2. Grounded foul. Went after a low curve.
Yeah, that was a really nice breaking ball. So maybe the idea is to at least make him think about the heat, which he fouled off, and just go as slow as you can with the pitch.
Another 0-2. Swing and a fly ball well hit out into center. Peters back, and he'll make the catch on the warning track.
Hello.
They get 1, but that is all, and we'll stretch in the 7th. Jesse Rogers.
The captain, Derek Sanderson Jeter, is one of the winningest players in Major League history. He was wearing these very batting gloves when he notched one of those most memorable hits, the 3,000th of his career.
Are we supposed to spit in them like they do the batting gloves?
No spitting. This is a non-spitting museum.
He's just the second player in history whose 3,000th hit was a home run. The first was a former teammate from the Yankees' 1996 World Series championship team. But before he began his Cooperstown-bound career, Bonds would cross paths with another future Hall of Famer. September 6, 1995, the Iron Man played his 2,000th 131st consecutive game, surpassing the unbreakable record of the Iron Horse.
Now that's how you pass the torch. Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
Even if you're top dog, sometimes this game can be rough.
Now, look at you there.
Whoa!
That's like a stage dive at a concert.
Well, this is E3 all the way, but you wonder if the bat head really distracted him.
Now that's what you call really struggling.
Got to Simeon, and Simeon can't make the catch.
Quit stepping on me.
I'm just trying to do my job.
No, hey! No,
What are we doing?
Pure pandemonium.
But other times, baseball can throw you a bone.
Bouncing ball up the middle, diving stop, Massey, a flip, and an out! Walker to the track, to the wall, he got it!
Mangum hauls it in!
Simply sizzling.
Long run, Meckler, he dives, he caught it!
Merrill sprinting back, jumps and makes the catch. Dell flies it to right, Thomas moving back, still going, leaping, try! Oh, he caught it! Oh my goodness, he caught it!
How about that?
DJ. All right, Jesse, thank you. Sobrowski against Antonacci. Sox trying to end a 4-game losing streak. Last team in the majors to suffer a 4-game skid. And Sam takes low from the lefty. They could get their lead back to 3 over Cleveland. And obviously it would be 3 over Minnesota if Milwaukee hangs on late. Sinker is high, ball 2.
Like we always say, the only thing that really matters is taking care of your own business.
Yeah,
they're trying to do that.
A 2-0. Chopped right to the first baseman, Hoskins, who was playing in, and he'll step on first base. Murakami coming up. He started the 5-run rally with a home run off the left field pole in the 6th. Brian Hudson, a lefty, is up in the White Sox bullpen. Murakami takes a strike. Cleveland's getting somebody up as well. It's a righty, right-hander. The 0-1. Low. One and one on Murakami. A pitch. He takes inside.
I think Mune is the true definition of, he proves that home runs come in bunches. Back-to-back nights with a home run. And before that, a drought.
2-1 is low on a curve.
We talked about it earlier, too, that Murakami, Vargas, and Montgomery, 3 guys you need to contribute. At least one of them. They can't all be cold at the same time.
3-1 misses off the inside part of the plate, and that is a 1-out walk. That brings up Vargas.
We need him to find his timing again. He's battled, he's scuffled, he's trying to do whatever it takes to contribute, but he is cold. We need him back.
The pitch. And it's a curveball for a strike. They've got Sobrowski listed. It's Tim Herron. Okay. Tim Herron on the mound. He's looking at the board. They had Sobrowski, but
yes,
you look at the back of his jersey. Yeah, Tim Herron.
Okay.
I should have caught that. Herron on an 0-1. Swung on and grounded to third. Picked up by Hanau. He'll get the out at second. Bazana's throw to first is in time. It was close. Let's see if the White Sox challenge it.
Boy, the umpires generally get this one right when they're that close. They really do.
They will. And, you know, if for no other reason, the hustle by Vargas. This is really close.
Yeah.
I think he beat it, but it makes you kind of wonder if it'll be a call stands. I think the heel got to the bag right before the glove hit the back of the mitt. Yeah. And we'll find out.
I'm in agreement with you. I think it's one that stands because it's really hard to determine if that ball hit the glove or if his foot hit the bag first. Well, they're heading off the field like they know it's automatic, that it's not going to be overturned.
Guardians are pretty convinced that it'll stand as they're walking off. Here's Andy Fletcher.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner's out. Chicago will lose their challenge for the remainder of the game.
So that is a 5-4-3 double play, and we go to the 8th. 5-3 Sox on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. As a proud partner of the Chicago...
Te encantan los jugadores. Te encanta el juego.
¡Y se fue!
Ahora puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas, jerseys autografiados y más, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores agregados toda la temporada. Cada artículo es autenticado por MLB para asegurar que lo que llega directamente a tu hogar es original. ¿Quieres una parte del juego? Visita auctions.mlb.com.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Fernando leads it off. Fernando drives it out to deep left center field. And gone. That's a long home run. Padres on the board. Fernando's 9th of the year. Right down the middle, I believe. Very least middle end.
There are no doubters and then no doubters.
465.
Yeah, this one is heading towards Flagstaff.
Now the 6th longest home run in Major League Baseball this season with the 465 he just did here right now.
I'm going to go check out Food Truck Row. So, what did you guys get today?
Philly cheesesteaks.
Cheesesteaks. Both of you got the same thing. Are they that good?
Oh, yeah.
Got a hot dog and some fries. Just kind of basic ballpark.
Chicken bacon sandwich.
Philly cheesesteak.
Okay.
And some
Crinkle cut fries. Okay, where are you guys from?
We're from Dallas.
Dallas. That's what's fun about baseball. It brings different regions together, not just the ball and glove and bat, but what we're eating.
With the White Sox this season, he's 3-4, and he's pitched to a 2.83 earned run average. This is his 50th appearance.
Go get him. Quick outs.
First pitch to Hoskins is lined out into right. Here comes Braden. He lays out. He dropped it. He dropped it. It's a base hit. Nearly had it and just smothered it. And Hoskins has a leadoff single.
I don't think he ever had it. Just had it hit the side of inside of his thumb of the glove and just straight down to the ground. What an effort. And a great job not letting that get past him and leading to extra bases.
Time run at the plate. Brian Rocchio batting right. Hudson's pitch down and in. Fastball at 93.
Rocchio. How about a double play, bud?
The 1-0. Called strike. Well, White Sox double plays are brought to you by Steinhoffels. Refresh your home and patio this summer with Steinhoffels. 1-1 to Rocchio. Grounded foul. Chicagoland's furniture and mattress leader and a proud partner of the White Sox. Shop in store and online at steinhoffels.com. Almost no lead by Hoskins. A 1-2. Foul.
Chicago Sports Network is your TV home for White Sox baseball. Stream the Sox all season long, anytime, anywhere, on up to 3 devices with the CHSN app.
Another 1-2 will have to wait as Hudson throws over to first.
Boy, Hoskins didn't know what to do. He was standing there close to the bag anyway. And he took a step back when the legs started coming his way. And then he fell almost chin high on the base. He did not trust his feet, apparently.
The pitch. Outside.
Start getting a little bit of shell shock when you get a guy up there late in the game that's hit the game winner against you in the past. He's thinking deja vu. He's done it against us, batting left-handed.
2-2. Fouled. Bullpens go through ebbs and flows. There was a stretch there where the White Sox bullpen was untouchable. A little bit of a different look now with the acquisition of Huáscar Brazaban. Now you've got Hagen Smith, Tanner McDougal in the mix. Eric Fetty now a reliever. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out into right. Braden will drift back and make the catch right in front of the warning track. One down. And Jose Ramirez is going to hit for the rookie Bazana.
You're talking about that bullpen. Yeah, isn't it crazy? Because the guys still look like they're fresh. They're recharged again and ready to go after an opponent. But whatever goes on this time of year, teams having good at-bats against guys that are pitching pretty well. I mean, the results against Hicks are always surprising. Well, how anybody hits him, but they did tonight. And now we need an out of a very tough opponent in Ramirez. But we talked about this yesterday. His numbers have not been great against the White Sox the past couple of years. Let's keep it that way right now.
So Ramirez from the right side. Among actives, he has the most home runs against the White Sox in his career. Makes sense. Plays against them a lot. And takes a strike. He's gone deep 35 times against the White Sox. One strike to Ramirez. The pitch. Wide on a fastball, 1-1.
Got a 6'8" pitcher facing about a 5'8" hitter. I don't know if Ramirez is 5'8", but he can't be more than 5'9".
Well, the heights now are pretty accurate because of ABS. The 1-1. Golfed in the air, left field, not deep. Antonacci under it. He's got it.
Love it. That's him. Really went at him. Said, hey, hit it if you can.
2 gone. Here's Patrick Bailey, the catcher. He'll hit right-handed. They are chock full of switch hitters.
Yeah, it seems to be an organizational policy. Go find switch hitters. Good ones. Go get them.
Bailey takes a strike on the inside corner. Sox bullpen is quiet. There's a righty up for Cleveland. It's 5-3 Sox in the 8th inning. Rhys Hoskins is at first base with 2 outs. The 0-1. A fly ball hit out into right, deep and playable for Braden. Edge of the track, and he puts it away. Bottom 8. White Sox 5, Guards 3 on the Hard Rock Casino.
That's an owl, in case you're wondering. That's one of the few fans that looks at Canseco and says, "Who?" What are they going to do? Expecting to pick up a baseball? Oh, poor baby.
You know, I did read it a year ago.
Yes.
Canseco absolutely loves animals.
Durwood Merrill.
Get away, Durwood.
Leave a little opening at the top, guys.
Te encantan los jugadores. Te encanta el juego.
¡Y se fue!
Ahora puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas, jerseys autografiados y más, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores agregados toda la temporada. Cada artículo es autenticado por MLB para asegurar que lo que llega directamente a tu hogar es original. ¿Quieres una parte del juego? Visita auctions.mlb.com.
You could describe Tulsa as a big, small town or a small, big city.
Tulsa is a very mixed city of arts and film and sports. I mean, it's a true melting pot of all kinds of things.
Professional baseball in Tulsa, it's actually older than the state of Oklahoma.
It's nice to play in front of, fans that you see on a daily basis.
I'm gonna go check out Food Truck Row. So, what'd you guys get today?
Philly cheesesteaks.
Philly cheesesteaks.
Both.
Tim Herron still pitching, and now goes over to second base to accommodate Ramirez, who's at third. White Sox lead 5-3. They've been out hit 10-5 tonight. Colson Montgomery takes inside. He's probably happy to face a lefty. An 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts against right-hander Gavin Williams. Called strike on a curve.
Well, I mean, pretty hanging curveball right there. That was almost tee-off time, but his timing is so messed up.
Next pitch, low on a fastball.
He kind of like Mooney. The power comes in bunches for him as well. He just needs to find a way to run into one.
The 2-1 is bounced foul.
From year to year, hitting is hard. One year you might be locked in and got it all figured out. The next year you say, I'm going to do the same thing. And you can't find that feeling or swing again, and it's just a battle.
Two. He bounced one. Two pitch, grounded toward right, and it gets through. And now laid out, couldn't get it. Nice salvage, leadoff single in the 8th, and Grichuk will hit for Benintendi.
Yeah, hard hit, ground ball, 103 off of the bat, and had a little top spin. And now got over to his left, thought he's going to dive and make this play, but it just kind of had top spin, so it sped right under his glove.
So with Grichuk, and now Stephen Vogt out of the dugout. He wants a righty. So we'll take a break. It's 5-3 Sox in the 8th inning. They're batting with a man on, nobody out on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Welcome back to
Lombard back to the plate. Hit in the air, deep left field. Torres back. George Lombard Jr. has entered the yard and left it. His first big league hit. His first big league homer.
And the dugout's going nuts.
This is some debut. You dream of this since you're a kid, and then it comes and it's all coming through.
How much more do you want to be impressed? It was an 0-2 pitch.
He's aboard ahead of Corbin Carroll. Corbin last year, the first 30-30 season in D-backs history.
Corbin Carroll lines it to right. And it's off the wall. Marte coming around. Corbin Carroll. He's going the distance. He's going for speed.
94 down and in, right in his wheelhouse. Thought that ball had a chance to get out of here off the bat, but it hits at the base of the fence out there. And then one of our favorite things to watch, Corbin Carroll legging out a triple.
High in the air to right. Carpenter back to the track. He's back to the wall. And it's gone.
Halfway home to the cycle for Corbin Carroll. It's his first of the year, and it's 5-0 Diamondbacks to the bottom of the second.
Breaking ball down and in slider, battling, trying to locate that pitch. And that's not where you want to throw it to a lefty, especially when that lefty's named Corbin Carroll. 2 big blasts.
The MLB app. Yeah, it's got game. This game. These games. All the games. Pre-game, post-game, and everything in between. This is baseball your way. With real-time stats, scores, breaking news, and custom content that hits every time. Because you choose the teams and pick the players you want to follow. So when they catch it on the field, you catch it on the app.
Encantan los jugadores.
Acuna runs for Montgomery at first base. And a throw over, and Luis Angel is back. The pitch with Acuna running. It's a high strike. The throw hits Acuna and goes into center field, and he's going to head to third.
Yes. Nice managerial move. And nice job saying, get the jump, go. The throw was there. If it's caught, he might just be out.
The hitter's challenging a call.
Grichuk challenging that pitch. So we've got an ABS challenge. This is one of the latest you'll see just because of all the action. And now they're going to show it on the board.
Yeah, they had other stuff going on because the challenge was delayed because of the throw, the error.
And it was high. So it is overturned.
The ball. Chicago has 2 challenges remaining.
That's a nice because it means Grichuk now stands there with a 1-0 count looking to drive the ball and get the runner in with nobody out, and he stands at third base.
A stolen base and an error on Bailey. Infield in, the pitch to Grichuk. Strike call. Every run here, every extra tally would be big. Grant Taylor is warming in the bullpen. The 1-1. Grichuk hits a ground ball, smothered by Rocchio, and he'll throw to first in time. What a play by the Cleveland shortstop.
You are not kidding. What a reaction by Rocchio. Hard smash to his left. He went down. He just kind of fell down and reached out as quick as he could to his left and knocked the ball down right next to his body. And obviously Acuna was told, make it go through.
Infield still in against Braden Montgomery batting left. The pitch called strike.
Always want that first guy with a man on third base to get him in because there's so much pressure now on this guy to drive the ball to the outfield.
0-1 strike. Tight sweeper that time from Festa. 2-3 with a 4.37. 33-year-old New York native, Matt Festa.
Braden calls
Montgomery
time.
will get a timeout.
He does that, right? He'll get in the box, 2 strikes, let the pitcher come set, and then he calls time. That's his thing.
The pitch. Swinging a ground ball, base hit, left field. Acuna's in, it's 6-3.
Well, Festa didn't bother wasting a pitch. Isn't that crazy how often with an 0-2 count a pitcher will waste a pitch in hopes it'll be a chase. A lot of times they don't even throw close enough for that. This was right at the top of the strike zone, down the middle. and very hittable.
Yeah, there's no way Festa wanted that pitch where it ended up. Peters coming up. He's got the go-ahead 2-run double. And he got nailed up and in on a fastball. That is the third White Sox batter to be hit. And now was hit by Kay early in this game.
Yeah, it's usually the White Sox doing the plunking of opposing batters. Hey, keeps the line moving. Let's go.
Meidroth with 2 on and 1 out. White Sox lead 6-3. And a pitch is low and outside, challenged by Bailey. And this is a strike, so it's overturned.
Cleveland has 1 challenge remaining.
The 0-1 from Festa. Meidroth bunts. Festa's going to pick it up just to the left of the mound, and he throws it right at the batter runner, Meidroth, who's going to be called out. Andy Fletcher's going to call Meidroth out for being out of the baseline.
Oh, man. I don't know how that can be with him basically right at the bag leaping for it.
So you got to, the runner's lane on this particular play is on the dirt. And I don't know if Chase ran on the grass all the way. We haven't seen a replay yet. But he's going to be out, and the runners will have to head back.
Well, just running the back of my mind, to me, he was right on the inside of the chalk, straight in line with the base. Wow.
So the replay I'm looking at, he was running on the grass the entire way. Yep. You know what?
Yes.
He's just got to have a foot on the dirt while he's running down the line, or he puts himself in jeopardy to be called out. He never stepped on the dirt until he passed that cutout.
And that's where
Andy
I saw
Fletcher,
him.
that's all he's looking at.
Yeah, I saw him past the cutout where the ball hit him.
Yep.
Where
It's
going
too late,
for the
though,
base.
at that point.
Yes.
Romo takes outside.
Yeah,
I get that people hate the rule because of where he was when the throw hit him, but if you simply run on the dirt, you will never be called out.
That's it.
Romo hits a fly ball deep to right, and it is foul, and is it caught? No catch. Woo. Adele went over in the corner. He's made some circus grabs this year, and that ball apparently did not get caught as he went into the padded wall. Oh, what an effort. He almost caught that ball.
Yes, he did. And his glove just kind of pushed the ball against the screen, and he had somewhat control until he didn't.
The pitch. Romo hits a pop fly, shallow center field. Rocchio out. He takes a look at the center fielder, and it'll be Kwan to make the catch.
Whew, a lot going on.
Okay, we go to the ninth. It's 6-3 Sox on the Hard Rock Casino.
Oh, baby. Michael Busch lays out in the backhand.
Oh, what a grab by Goldschmidt.
Jumps into the netting, made the catch. Riley diving stop to his feet, and a scoop on the other end.
He spins, he fires, and he got him.
All in one motion. Spins quickly to his feet.
That's about as good as it gets.
He dives, he makes the catch, he bubbles, he hangs on to it.
Gobbled up and short.
Oh, it must be the big leagues.
Put a star next to that one. Oh, what a play at short. Colson Montgomery pops to his feet and throws in time. What a play.
Falling down, and he gets to first base in time.
Gloves comes to his feet, throws the first in time. Spectacular defense.
Outstanding play by Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Put another line on his Gold Glove resume.
Nice play by Xander Bogaerts, the sliding pick, and a perfect throw.
Caught
it short with a leap. Durbin drives, backhanded by Monasteri, leaps and throws to first. That is spectacular.
Breaks the bat, and Magadan tries to get out of the way, and they're going to win the ball game. The bat almost hit Magadan, he ducked, did not catch the ball. I don't believe what I just saw. The bat was in half. He ducked to get out of the way. The bat did not field the ball. And the Mets are going to have a very, very tough loss. One of the most unusual plays I have ever seen.
Second home run of the game, 26th of the year for Ohtani. And what do we have here?
Obviously a big, strong guy, long arms. You want to be able to tie up inside, but you can't just pitch him one way.
Noah Cameron, incomplete, command of the Twins. 9 strikeouts, ties a career best. Soda's 8 innings. Spectacular.
Major League Baseball's best 29-5 since June 25th. 7 in a row for the Red Sox.
How about that for a response? First pitch of the ball game from Lauer, PCA. Well, I'm the designated hitter. All hit. 420 feet. Game on. And not a lot of experience as a designated hitter, but he's absolutely locked in.
On Hill, and now lines it into left field of the Guardians.
Yes, it is.
Might be, yep. So Antonacci is out. And the batter is Hanau. And he takes a low curveball. Hanau just hit a home run in the 7th, his first major league blast. The pitch is a strike. Fastball, 98. Sox have 2 ABS challenges remaining. The Guardians with 1. The pitch. Hit in the air, foul to left, out of play. 1-2. The pitch is high. 99 that time from Grant.
That high fastball makes you wonder if he wants to start the curveball on that same plane and have it bite down into the strike zone.
2-2. Just missed inside.
Ball catcher challenge.
Romo will challenge it. Why not? Got to use them.
Yep.
I think it's going to be inside, though. And it is.
Follow the ball. Chicago has 1 challenge remaining.
So 3-2 on the rookie. The pitch. Swinging a line drive. Base hit over a leaping Vargas. Out into left.
Kid's got a nice swing, and he's confident.
Quan batting.
I mean, we are throwing everything we have at these teams lately. Our bullpen still looks like it's good, but we're facing some teams where guys are just swinging the bats.
Great leaping effort by Miguel Vargas, but just could not get to that screamer.
Needed the glove that was about 5 inches longer.
Quan takes a strike. I love that Taylor challenged him, though. Make him hit his way on.
Yep, absolutely.
3-run lead in the 9th inning.
Yep. No need to mess around. Got to go right at these guys and make them earn their way on. You got defense. Let them make the plays if they can.
0-1. It's high.
And Grant is on. He's basically throwing every pitch for a strike. Right now he's throwing 8, 4, and 4 is the count.
1-1. He drops in a beauty of a curve. 1-2.
That's what I'm talking about. He'll throw the curve for a strike. He'll throw the slider for a strike. He'll throw the fastball for a strike when he's on.
So set the 1-2. A swing and a soft little one-hopper foul past third. That could have been a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah. Right on the knuckles of Kwan, but we've been talking about this guy. He's hot right now, and his swing is to fight fastballs that are in off the other way like he tried right there.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball into center. Doyle drifting back, and he'll make the catch. That's the first out. Joe Adele checks in. He's 1 for 4 with a double. There have been a lot of big sequences, but maybe the biggest was Newcomb coming on with runners at second and third, 1 out in the 7th, and a 2-run lead, and he got out of it.
Yes, that was big.
Adele takes a strike.
Hicks had been on before him, and now hit his first big league home run on a sweeper. Then it was a base hit hard up the middle by Kwan, and then a rocket off the bat of Adele. They were just jumping on what he had to offer.
Fouled at home plate. It's 0-2.
What I think about when you see an outing like that for Hicks is his stuff looked great, just like it always has. They just put good swings together against him.
Taylor on an 0-2. Popped up, foul territory. Mooney will give it a look near first, but it's into the seats.
Adele's in the box, and Mooney hasn't even got back to first base yet.
Another 0-2, and it bounces past Romo. That will allow him now to get to second on a wild pitch.
And you mentioned bounce. That bounced in front of the plate, a curveball. Romo tried to pop up and backhand it, and it just skipped right past him.
Runner at second, 1 out. 9th inning. A 1-2. Swinging a chopper. Picked up on a short hop by Vargas. Throw to first in time. 2 gone.
What a nice pitch by Vargas. He timed it perfectly to go charge it in front of Acuna, who would probably not have had a play, and just create a short hop for himself.
A lot of incentive for Brett Taylor to retire Chase DeLauder because Angel Martinez is looming on deck, and he represents the tying run. He's their hottest guy right now.
This is a tough out.
The pitch to DeLauder. Lined and caught by Murakami, and the ball game is over.
Boy, what a great reaction by Mooney. Shoe top grab just to his left, keeping it from extra bases, and Martinez getting to hit.
The final score, Sox 6, Cleveland 3 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Hey, it's the good kid. When it comes to my ride, I don't mess around. That's why I drive an Advantage Chevy. 3 locations. Chicagoland's covered. Boom. You want a Chevy? They got